on all of those platforms if you prefer another platform, because there is going to be a lot of watching. If there is some playing, you got to play from Twitch. Remember that. All right, once this ad ends, though, there shouldn't really be any more unless Twitch forces it. I turned them off as best I could. All righty. Zim. G once again, Zim. In second place, we got UFOs. Give it up for UFOs. 2,892,246. Boinda! UFOs crushing this season. Let's go. There are also there's so much to explain all the time. It just it just hits me along the way. There's champion points as well. Top 3 on the streamer Racer Royale side and top 3 on the Tilted side are getting champion points. 3 for first, 2 for second, 1 for third. Once you get 10 champion points, then you get a permanent emote in the game. If you get top 3, Tilted or Race side, you get your emote in the game for 2 seasons. And yeah, once you gain those champion points, full access forever. Champions. You got a champion leaderboard here as well. You can see everybody with all the points. There are 18 people with a permanent emote in the game from champion points. Congratulations, and more to give out every season. We got Zim. We got UFOs in second. Give it up for your third champion, third place, Danny Sue. Get your Danny Sue spam going, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations to the top 3 getting champion points. Top 5 race side get emotes in the game for 2 seasons, but just top 3 get champion points. So you got the Mafia Queen coming in 4th, Latin coming in 5th. They will get an emote in the game for 2 seasons. Congratulations to the top 5. Give it up. Spam all the emotes. If you're subbed to these guys, spam all the emotes. Spam some love in general. Sandro with the 5 bomb. Sandro, thank you. Palmer the Loot Gobbler with the follow. Welcome in. Sandro hitting Scotland Serenity. Volvas. Skittums. Draugr. And it's Kapui. Blissful Beck's coming in with the raid. Guys, please. Mods, shout lots of people out. Please give as much love to anybody coming in with raids, anybody gifting you subs, all the champions of the season, of course. Your top 5 here getting emotes in the game. Top 3 getting champion points. Zim, UFOs, Danny Sue, Mafia Queen, Latin. I'll read out the top 10. Remember, these leaderboards are available to everybody. Limited leaderboards on the app, but there's actually app updates coming. We're gonna have to ask Pixel about that. Also, there's a redeem for Pixel questions. If you got some good Pixel questions, throw them in there. They might get skipped. Pixel's gonna be in charge of that, so I'll just end that there. Congratulations, 6th place, Lady Durrell. Remember, every 50,000 points gets a ticket in this raffle we're gonna do. It is a simulated event. So you guys get to sit back, relax. Lady Durrell, congratulations. Rafipi in 7th. Annie's in 8th. Two Knuckle in 9th. And Sir Pandaddy. That's your top 10 season 61. Congratulations. Give it up. Oh, okay. Okay.
GG.
The marble skin is based on the raffle event. So there's going to be 12 or 13 races. Each race will be giving out prizes per pixel, whatever he says it is. And then there's going to be a local leaderboard. Yeah, and then there's going to be a local leaderboard for the big prizes. First place getting the skin, second place getting the pin and the card. I think top 10 is going to be top 10. Pixel will explain more when we're there. Let's give it up for our streamers one last time of the races and royales. Again, you got access to these leaderboards. You can see where you're at, where your favorite streamer's at, where all the streamers are at. Where's your enemy? Where's your friend? Where's your dear Aunt Donna? Let's stick with the streamers for now. Ladies and gentlemen, on the tilted side of things, this is for the top run. Furthest distance, also most saved balls will give you the most amount of points. Saving balls in the later levels gives you that sweet juice. Give it up for your top 3 tilters. Kiori! We got Jack in second, Kloptrip in third. Same thing on the race side, getting champion points, 3, 2, and 1. Only the top 3 on tilted. Or I should just say the top 3 on tilted get their emote in the game instead of top 5 as on the race side. Every 1,000 points on this top run got you a ticket into the end game raffle. Kiori with a huge score of 115,665. Give it up for Kiori! Spam it up! In second place, you got Jack. Another champion out here of the tilted boards, getting 60,481 point dies. Kloptrip coming in third, 24,075. Gotta love Kloptrip. Spam it up for the top 3 tilters, ladies and gentlemen. Where are these guys' champion points out here? Kiori, number 2 at the moment. Jack, number 6. Kloptrip, number 4. Damn. Damn. Your top 10 tilted, top run. That's a lot of T's. You got Dublix, another champ coming. All these guys are champs. Dublix in 4th. Iguana in 5th. Sinister Plans in 6th. Lorenzo in 7th. Custom Fitted in 8th. Das Babeline in 9th. Bobby and Zerto King in 10th. What the heck, Bobby? I'm in 19th down here. I got my 1 ticket from Tilted. I'm better than that, man. I'm better than that. All right, while we're on the tilted side, let's check out the top tiltees. These are the players dropping on the boards, giving us the sacrificial balls on those tilted boards. Just like races and royales, every 10,000 points earns an evolution of the first tier of the Gemron. And if you don't know about Gemrons, well, just stack those points. 10,000 points every season. As many 10,000 stacks as you can get. And evolve your Gemron. You got a Gemron tab here. You can go get the game for free. And look at all this stuff on Steam. Okay. Your top tiltees. Give it up, ladies and gentlemen. Wait. I'm on the wrong thing. Your top tiltees, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up for Angel. There's a viewer and a streamer tab, ladies and gentlemen. We're all learning together, okay? We're all learning together. Give it up to the top tiltees. Sacrificing their balls. Angel 1 DNA, 365,765 point does. Entering 25,236 tilt levels. It says total races, but it's every level. Congratulations, Angel. You got Miss Tina. I'm Miss Tina coming in second. 32,000, 31,000 something behind with 313,059 points, entering almost 15,000 tilt levels. Sick like fee. Coming in third, 260,157. Entering 20,765. All right, let's read out the top 10 here. You got Niffer for the win, Unremarkable, Flashback, Thunder, Photon, Knitaholic, Deanna, and Chrissy. Your top 10 tilties. Again, you can check out these gem runs every 10,000 points in Races, Royales, and Tilted, separate leaderboards. We'll evolve this. Then there's Tier 2. Once you get to Tier 2, it's 20,000 points per evolution. Then there's a Tier 3, Tier 4, Tier 5, Tier 6, Tier 7, Tier 6. Your top racers and royalers getting the juice. Give it up for Sarah MX. 770,358 bintas. Huge. Sarah, numero uno. Top 10 during the season. Explode onto the races, explode onto the royales. The camera shakes. It's pretty epic. They come from the sky. So if you ever see that happening, that's what that is at the beginning of the races or royales. Yeah, clap it up. GG's. Sarah, 422 wins, almost 10,000 elims. 20,218 races. Last win with Mafia Queen. You got Lunchbox coming in second, 704,499 wins. Lucky Shot in third. The rest of your top 10, Nacho, The Dam, Ride Dog, Novdek, Mr. Monopoly, Jack Daniels, and Lousy Soy. You can see all the Gemron badges on the left side. Different shapes and sizes of all kind. You can choose which one you wear, match it up with your loadout. Give it up for everybody. Don't forget, these leaderboards are available for free if you want to get the game on Steam or the app. New season starts tomorrow, 24 hours, 23 hours and 41 minutes. We got some other leaderboards here, don't we? Total races. These are forever races. Stacking up since the beginning of Marbles. LT Digilusion, 246,570. Flats at 170,738. Tony Black's 155,020. Sin, Yeti, Serpanda, Vibbles, huge. You got incentives as well. So you conduct 25,000 races. You get a skin, 50,000, a skin, 100, 200. You got rewards along the way. This guy's name is Ralph, if you're wondering. We learned that today. Ralph. Revenue opportunities for streamers. Tilted level. Kiori got to level 87 this season. Jack 67. Dublix got third on this leaderboard, 54. Pop Trip 50. Because I suck at saving balls, this is my kind of leaderboard, even though I'm not great at distance either. I'm down here somewhere with Samaf and Biggie. GG's, everybody. Yeah, I'll get better one of these days, right? Tilted expertise is the leaderboard is broken. Oh, shit. Pixel. Expertise is the forever, like the total races for racers. Expertise is the experience over all of Marbles time. You got your collection score, G-Dog, champions. That's it. Happy end of season. All right, let me shut this music off because I can't hear Pixel and I can't hear shit. Yeah, it's on this other computer, so you probably don't. I left you in a dark hole. That's why I scream so hard. If I blast my ears, it just makes me scream. Yeah. If I blast my ears, it just makes me scream. I feel it. Hi, Pixel. Give it up for Pixel.
Don't give it up for me. Give it up for yourselves.
Give it up for yourselves.
Hell yeah, dude.
Sandra, thank you, man. Thank you guys for all the love. And GG's again to our champs. That's the celebration today on 7-7. Nonetheless.
On 7, that's crazy. 7-7, close off a Spoo. Wow. Wow.
Okay, so if you heard what the heck I was saying along the way, people earning these raffle tickets. This is kind of a newer thing that's been evolving over the past 3 end of seasons.
Yeah.
So 50,000 points, experience points as a streamer doing races and royales earns you 1 ticket, so you can stack those tickets. Every 1,000 on the top tilted run here.
Yep.
Just on your best
on your
run.
Best run, yeah.
Every 1,000 gives you a ticket, and then builders, every 100 plays on your maps got you a ticket. So builders can get involved. Maybe you're not a streamer. Maybe you don't want to stream, but maybe you build, or I don't know.
The builders, just to be clear, is totaled, right? So like if you have 10 maps up, it doesn't have to be 100 per map. It's just all combined, just to be clear.
Combined. Yeah. Excellent. Even
so
better.
All your maps combined that are currently uploaded are pulled and aggregated into one number, and you get that many tickets. So for example, I have Scaro is our top builder this season, 6,296 plays, getting 62 tickets into the system. Yusuf is in second at 6090, so that's 60 tickets. Cat Darko 4180, 41 tickets, and so on. Our top tilter is Kyuri with 115 tickets, the most tickets in the season. And Zim is our top streamer on the Race Royale side with 2.9 million at 59 tickets. So yeah, it's going to be exciting. We got 909 participants with 6,363 tickets in total. So Spoo and I are going to do races of 500, and we're going to do probably 13 races. There'll be an overall leaderboard you're seeing behind that Spoo's got cooking. And you'll earn points, and the main prize structure for the leaderboard that you're seeing behind Spoo is first place will be the custom skin, second place will be the custom pin and card combo that you get to create with Tom, and then third, fourth, and fifth is going to be a community pack of 10 a 10 pack of 30 tournament coins. So whoever wins it will be able to pick 10 names, and they can pick those 10 names and bring it to the Discord, and we'll give those prizes to those 10 people. And then from 6th to 10th, it's going to be a 30-day emote slot in this leaderboard. And then also every single race Spoo and I are going to do, we're going to give away some exclusives. We're also going to give away some more of those packs for tournament coins and some marble money. So yeah, lots to give away today. We're excited. Yeah. Woo! I spent a couple of days cleaning up the tool that I use for the end of season. So every season it's getting better and better. It's a lot cleaner.
Clean your tools.
Yeah, it's a lot cleaner this season. Sadly, we are not involving creator earnings this time, but we've done some really fun stuff this season as well. I think it's just good to highlight. The start of the season, we did the 5% bonus on the bundle that creators can earn on top of their normal earnings. So that went really well. We saw a really good involvement there. And then I believe Zagger Rose was the one who sold the most of those bundles. And then at the end of the season, we haven't aggregated any data yet because the bundle's actually still active. We extended it until 4 p.m. today. So you can still get it. You can gift it. But creators earn an extra 5% off that as well. We've been really enjoying doing that. So, the creator earnings is involved in this leaderboard today. But overall, we're trying to use the creator system to reward you guys for, obviously promoting and selling stuff in our game. So yeah, much appreciated and good job, everybody.
Woo! So the point system is pretty straightforward. You get 3 participation points. So I believe every ticket's going to be played once. That's the goal here. First place is 500 points, goes down by 4. That's it. So 125 will be paid out. And we'll see what happens. That's that's it.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
I was thinking of just kind of going through the top played maps.
Sure. Yeah. Whatever
for the season
works. I love playing community maps. I do it every Friday.
Heck yeah.
And we got a new track coming next
Um,
season. I know somebody asked in the questions, but yeah, there's a new track coming next season, and it's a take on the buckshot, and it's called Long Shot. And so instead of trying to get to the center, you're trying to go as far as you can. It's pretty cool.
Long
Yeah,
shot.
long shot.
So it's not a race,
It's not a race. You don't have to get there first.
but it'll be listed under races.
Exactly, yeah. Just along with buckshot. It's
Exactly.
interesting. We were looking at that yesterday. Is like buckshot is like the most played map, right? So it'll be interesting to see if this map kind of creeps up and competes with it or not.
I'm excited. I think I will like this one better, but we'll see. That's just my prediction.
Yeah, I run it. I've been running it every Friday for the last couple weeks, and it's fun. Like it's fun, like watching that take place because you just never know who's gonna go further. But you get the like the long shots, and you're like, oh damn.
So, are you getting me the first 500 names? There's going to be what, 13?
Yes. I guess that would have been good
13
to
races
do
or so. Yeah, I'll just pick some of the top played ones. I don't know if it'll be the top ones. I'll just pick, kind of scroll down those top ones. Cyberdial gifting Shambugi. Sandro, thanks again. Hitting Lexi and Lottenshin and the 5-bomb. Miss L9, thanks for the follows. Also, Pixel, you mentioned not giving the winners of the races the prizes. Who will be getting the prizes in each race? Or
Oh yeah, we gotta pick.
Be last
We gotta
name?
pick 2 people in each race to get a prize. So maybe, what do you want to do? I'm the only thing I was thinking is that because the top people will most likely be getting into the end of the board, right? So if we reward for like the top people every single race, chances are they get doubled up. So I was just thinking that's why I was thinking to
Yeah. No, it could be
that.
like 61st and then last in, but then what if whatever, we can just do that for now. Or if 61st isn't there, then we do just the last 2 in the bucket. It'll just be the losers winning. Losers winners.
Losers winners.
Losing winners. Losers are the winners.
That's actually a song.
Oh.
Yeah. That's a song. Can you just remind me of what it sounds like?
Losers, winners, we're all here doing the thing. Let's go cheer. Losers, winners, we can lose, but don't forget we can also win.
Wow. It's just like it spices up my memory just like it used to. Okay, here we go. There's your first race.
Okay, we're doing it.
Do it.
Got to get into the cogwheel. Some people might not know about this.
Oh yeah, check it
If
out.
you go into the races, check it out. If you go into the race here, this race tab, there's a cogwheel. You click the cloggity
Don't
clog
get clogged.
clogs.
Clicking the cog.
There's all sorts of race settings up in here. And there's also Royale settings. And there's also simulation settings. And you can add names. Boom. And I can clear those names. Boom. And then I can click this open button and be like, oh, snap. I just downloaded this CSV file from Pixel.
Download
And
it.
I'm going to open that up. And boom, there's 500 names just right in there. Bada bing. Is there a Spoo in here? Dude, there better be a Spoo. And oh, I found him. There's a Danny Sue. There's a Curie. There's a Shambig. There's a Jack. It's on now. Anyway, so that's how you do that. Then you finish. Feels good.
Feels good, man.
Now here's secondary. We're going to go to the community maps. We're going to line it up by plays. Look, so I have Scaro got 16 tickets from this. Is that the deal? Just from this
62?
one
Oh,
map?
Yeah. 16 from that one map. But it could be more because
Just
the
from the
84
one
does
map.
carry over to other maps, right? Like it's all together.
Yeah. Well, let's go ahead and just do the unbelievable clapping musical because, well, we just have to, right?
You know, if you say
So
his name.
So make sure if you're doing simulations, you make sure you want to click bots here.
No, I have to get this
And
off
Pixel
my
added
chest.
this.
Again, because he doesn't even have the belt. How did this track win? You know, at the start of the season, he had the belt. It was all cool. You know, everybody was slapping
who
Joe
has the
Hendry. What?
Who has the belt?
Not
then?
him.
Okay, well, not him needs it. And then that's the real test.
That is the real test.
It's because of his charisma.
Totally.
You know, win or lose,
Totally.
they just love him. They're believers, exactly. Anyway, so Pixel added this just for me. The separation of the viewers and the bots number. I love it.
You know what? I added it for you, but I love it more.
Oh, everybody loves it. Because when you forget to change it
sucks.
back, like in the old
It
way,
just
it's just
sucks.
like, oh
It
no.
just sucks. This is like,
You like build a whole Grand
Yeah,
Prix
dude.
too. Like,
well, I don't build Grand Prix. I don't do that. Homie, don't play that. Yeah, we got features.
I got a
man.
question
Features
for
are
you.
happening.
I need a feature. I need this playlist feature to come to fruition finally, and then for us to be able to share them and
The Grand
and
Prix
click other
playlist?
people's. Yeah, I dream about it. It just feels so nice in my dreams. Okay, all right, let's go. Let's do this simulation. 500 bots. We got the download. We're in. We got the hub and the leaderboard. End of seas. Oh wait, I gotta make sure to turn that off. Jeez, it's the end of seas.
Oh, geez.
Back into the race. Back to the.
Yeah, there's a few bugs
to
last
the-
season with the way that this tool worked. So cleaning it up actually made this whole process better, and the data's better. The data's more accurate.
Oh, this is Ralph. I made a whole Ralph loadout.
Oh yeah, Ralph. You're flexing on Ralph on everybody. We didn't even promote Ralph. Like, we didn't even tell people that Ralph existed. I didn't even
You
know
only got Ralph.
existed.
You only got Ralph if you got 400,000 experience.
400,000
as a streamer.
experience as a person named Ralph. There's a bunch of people. A bunch of people got that much. Razgriz was actually the
So-
last person who got that much. Raz.
Who?
Raz got
Oh.
400,081 points. Or XP, sorry.
Dang. Everyone is Ralph.
Everyone is Ralph.
All right, so 61st and last in the bucket are getting what?
61st and last in the bucket. I love it. Okay, yeah. So what are they getting this race, Jim?
Jim?
Jim? Okay, so this race, we're going to be giving out 1 pack of marble money and 1 pack of tournament coins of 5 each. So when you get 1 pack of 5 times 25 marble money, or sorry, 50, not 25. And then 1 pack of 5 times 30 tournament coins. Okay? So that means if you win, if your name gets picked, your name will be on a list, and then you'll have 1 week to come into the Discord and submit those 5 names from your community or however you want to pick those names to get these rewards. Make it a sense?
Makes sense. But who gets what? 61st gets the marble money, last in gets tournament
Perfect.
coins? Okay.
Perfecto.
All right, it's time. Whether your name is in there or not is if you hit those things we talked about, 50,000 as a race streamer, 1,000 as a tilter, 100 as a builder, then you'll have at least 1 ticket in here. But it's going to be split up 12 times, 13 times.
Yes. 13 times.
So the more tickets you have, the more chance you have to have more in each race.
Yeah.
Here we go. And there's also that redeem that I guess Pixel will go through and answer when he feels like.
Yeah, I was just trying to get in order here.
For
You
sure.
said when YouTube and Kick. Okay, so this is gonna bunch up with the other question Spoo asked, which is, so what is happening with this app stuff now? Because this all ties together. So
Yeah.
about a month ago, we made the decision to sideline the platform expansion and focus on the app. Reasoning is because we want to build a better experience for the viewers. We want to change things from just chasing gemrons to having a full experience with a race pass, or not a race pass, a marble pass. I always keep making that. Race pass just rolls off the tongue. But anyways, it's a marble pass. It'll include all modes, race, royale, and tilted, all those modes, to earn rewards off of and to progress the pass. And on a seasonal basis, we'll be putting out that. The pass will come after the app update. So the app update, we were rushing it. We're trying to get it out for this season to update things and make it to freshen it. And then we're gonna do the pass afterwards. But I don't think we're gonna make the end of the like right into this season. So maybe we'll hit like mid-season or something. But anyways, we're working on the app. The heavy focus and the reason for the shift is because we want to make the onboarding experience, the viewer story of marbles, a lot stronger, so that when we do add the other platforms, when people are coming to the game, they're not just being told to chase gemrons. And then we also think, obviously, this is great for all of you who are already playing marbles. You're not going to just be chasing gemrons anymore. You're going to be chasing gemrons and progressing that, but also progressing your pass. And we've also got another layer of progression that we want to add on. This is a big one, is like, we're going to slowly do this in steps, but over time, we're going to add all the cosmetics you've earned. They're going to be able to be leveled up in some way, shape, or form. And so by wearing them, you're going to be able to progress them, and then you'll earn stuff off of that. So it might be coins, it might be bonus tournament coins, some like community coins. It might be some exclusives. We're also talking about boosts. So we want to do stuff where you can equip your marble with something, with a consumable. And so when it's in a race or in a royale or even in tilted at some point, it'll have like an ability associated to it. It might be like double points or whatever that'll engage. Anyway, so yeah, we're walking forward, and all this stuff will kind of like build into this viewer story. So you're gonna have a lot more to do in marbles coming up over the next couple seasons as these features roll out. And our goal is to make the viewer story very exciting for marbles. That is the goal. And then we'll start. And then we're like, all we did was slide platform expansions aside. It's not canceled. It's still totally what we want to do. But we just figured we want to make that viewer story extremely powerful. So that's the goal. That's the focus. And that kind of builds in the question of when YouTube Kick, and also with the app, what's going on there. So that's the focus. It delays a couple things. YouTube will still be the primary focus going after the app, because we're already pretty much cooked on that. We're almost ready. So yeah, it's just getting that done. And then, yeah, progressing that app. Like, we got a lot of fun ideas that we want to just make it crazy. Like, we want to make it so that every race you're doing, you kind of have this reason to go back to the app and check if you unlock something and check if you progress something. And we also want to make it so that when you land on the app, you have a full list of like connecting you with your streamer, connecting, and in the sense of like, you go to the app and you'll see like your recent races and you'll be like, oh, I earned this points with this person. I earned this with this person. Oh, I'm currently here, like racing here. Here's all my timers. And you have like this full on fun, simple experience. We're going to be taking the leaderboards. The leaderboards are still going to exist, but we're going to be shoving them off to the side because we don't want to just dump these lists in people's faces anymore. Like, we want it to really become this fun experience where viewers are coming into the ecosystem, earning, progressing, not only gemrons, but your entire pass. And every season you have these goals. And it won't be the intention of like capturing you for an entire season and making you grind out an entire season. You'll still totally be able to do that, of course. But we want to capture people for like maybe a week or 2 weeks at a time. And if we can get that kind of attention on a seasonal basis every 6 weeks, I think that'd be really awesome. So that's kind of like the goal. Yeah, like a battle pass. So it'll be like the marble pass every season. And the art team's already kind of cooking up what's going to appear in that. And our goal is to really make it fun. and just have a good time. Just like if you play missions, it'll feel to a degree like that, but we're gonna expand the missions, the quests that you do. You'll have dailies. We want to have dailies, weeklies, and potential seasonals. And it might take a few seasons once the pass comes out to kind of hit these notes. But that's pretty much the big news. Like, it's a really big push for the team. And it was really hard to make the decision because we basically just put a lot of work into platform expansion for the last couple months, but we're just going to sideline that. We want to make all you guys as happy as possible. We want to get all the viewers rotating around the community, hopping around, checking out different streamers, hanging out with their streamers, and earning lots of stuff. So yeah, the goal is to have a free and paid version. So the free version won't be anything crazy, but it'll exist. And then there'll be a paid version where you can expand and earn a lot more. Okay.
Sweet.
Thanks, Boo.
Yeah. Hey, if you're lucky enough, you can win multiple times in these races, and then also there's the local leaderboard, so you could end up placing in the top 10. I think Pixel said there's stuff going out to the top 10. Obviously, the first two are the big ones, and then end up winning something, getting 61st or whatever, and. So yeah, if you're lucky enough, for this one, getting the marble money packs will be 2 knuckle. And then I believe last in was Grumpster, but let's go check. Oh, it was Ian. Oh no, Grumpster died. Close. Where would that be? Oh yeah, right here, 4th to last. Grump was first as well. No, I zoomed in on the end, but then through all the listening and yapping going on, it had left my brain. But I remember watching Grumpster die. Ian left my brain. So Ian will be getting the tournament coin packs.
Are you able to send me the names? I can't remember what we did last time. I think I just like I have a list here. I'm ready to keep.
Yeah, no, I can.
I think that's what you did while I was building.
I think we
the
both
list,
did it.
right?
Say
Is
what?
that what we did last time when I was like we were both building the lists? I think. So like
Yeah, I think we both did it just to like confirm or something. So that sounds lit with the app. It's exciting.
Yeah, it's I'm sure there'll be lots of questions as it kind of starts getting closer and closer. I'm sure lots of people have a lot of questions, but I've showed pieces of it on stream. Multiple loadouts is another thing, like little features that not long ago we asked in the Discord for a bunch of people to just ask or just mention stuff they're looking for in the app, what's missing, stuff what they're frustrated with, whatever, right? So we basically just pulled all that information and just shoved it into a list, and we're just like basically trying to hit every note that we possibly can, as well as expand the experience for marbles. Like that's a huge focus for us now. Is like we spent the time redoing the back end, cleaning up the system, making the data work better, making like the overall system just operate better and ready for expansion, because that's what the goal was with platform expansion, right? Is to expand everybody. Then as we were cooking on platform expansion, we started thinking and just having, across our weekly meetings, we're just like, man, if we could really tune the viewer experience and expand on that, because for 7 years, what have viewers been grinding for? Obviously, you've been having great times with your streamers, and streamers offer great prizes. Lots of people do giveaways and stuff like that. But in the core of marbles, you're just chasing your gem run, right? You're progressing your gem run, which is great. Like we love doing the gem run thing. But it's such a simple piece of marbles. We want to take that to the next level because we think it's ready, finally. So yeah, it's really exciting. I'm like, I start vibrating when I start talking about it, because it's like, this is stuff we talked about so long ago, and it's just always been challenging to take that step because of the data that moves and operates in the background. It's tough, man. Like all the challenges we had, the fact that you can race in multiple places and earn points and do all these things, like it's a lot of data that moves around and to keep track of. And every season that goes by, it just builds on the data, right? We have to store it. We got to pay for that. And so it's like, it's scary to take that step and be like, okay, we got to build this out. We got to take this to the next level so that we can actually build a fun system on top of it, like, go race here, go get this many points. And missions was like the guide to that, because we first built missions on top of the Stream 6 system, then we built it into our own. And so even that was a journey to kind of take ownership over that. Where did you type, by the way, those two names?
Oh, I didn't send
Okay.
them. Do you want me to send? I'll just send each one. I'm just gonna DM it to you.
Okay, yeah, that's easy. This way you don't have to like remember anything. PCs. Okay, so this race will be for, let's do an emote slot for the first, whatever, like the first spot that you pick. And then we'll
61.
And then we'll do the 5 times marble money for the second name. And when I say emote slot, it's a 30-day emote slot. And that just reminds me, Spoo, you mentioned at the end of the season thing that people are earning their emote in the game for 2 seasons. Now
Yeah.
we're measuring by time just because of the way the system works. So what I do is we give the emote slots today, but we give them for 91 days. So it's technically 90 days, right? But that's what that's what it is, just to be clear now. So instead of 2 seasons, it's 90 days.
Gotcha. Happy end of season indeed. Season launch is noon tomorrow.
Yeah.
Fresh and clean. We got another 500 names here. We're blasting through how many tickets? There's 909
participants.
participants.
6,363 tickets, individual tickets.
Boom. So it'll be 13 races. We've got 1 complete. 61st place getting an emote slot for 30 days. And you said last in will get marble money packs?
This will be a marble money pack, yeah.
Okay, here we go. Overall local leaderboard. We'll be looking at that at the end of each race as well.
1 hour track. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, Shenz has got his new 1 hour track up.
Oh, that's true. Look at all the Ralphs.
Any
Maybe
new
I should have added some variety.
track parts for blacklight tracks is one of the questions. Not specifically for blacklight tracks, but we do have a new castle piece coming into the builder. So if you know the towers in Castle Siege, I've built a fun little tool where you can put the tower, you can scale it, and you can also put wings on it. So you can put the pathways, and then you can extend those pathways by 1. So you can build I think you can build some pretty cool castle tracks, and you can run the marbles along the top of those castles. So I'm kind of excited to see what you guys do with it, because I think there's some cool potential there. If you size them down, or even if you size them up, I'm sure there'll be some fun stuff. So anyways, yeah, that's one of the core pieces coming. But another thing for the builder, this is more in depth. Like the in-depth builders out there that really know the tools, the COM key system. Okay, this is the system that kind of sends out messages internally in the builder that builders can use. The COM key system is expanded next season so that when marbles go through portals, both portal types, you can send out a COM key message. So not only can you teleport the marble at the same time as letting things know to open or close, or to turn off and turn on. And then one thing that was added to the COM key system that I think is going to be hilarious is the ghosts. So ghosts now can be set to off if they're triggerable by the COM key system. And so they can be turned on at a certain moment in the race. So maybe you have a race that starts off one way, but then the ghosts get engaged and start changing the race. So yeah, I don't know. I know the creative builders out there will find ways to do stuff and have a whole bunch of fun with it. Oh, also, this is man, I love this. I love doing stuff. The builder has a button now where you can test the Plutos. So you can test the Plutos during test marbles, but you can't test Plutos during the test run, because we don't want Plutos to be the method of beating the race. Okay? So I know it might be a little frustrating, but Plutos will not allow you to beat the race, so that we don't want maps to come out that are only beatable with Plutos. That's the key. Obviously, I'm sure people can finagle it, but at the end of the day, yeah. So that's how it would work. And obviously, if there's any issues or or if I've done something all wacky, just let me know in the Discord when the season comes out, and we'll fix it up and keep evolving. But yeah, that's the exciting stuff for the builder. I'm pretty hyped about it, and I'm sure you guys are gonna come up with some fun stuff.
That was a lot of I didn't know what the heck you were saying.
Yeah. I know the builders out there are probably like, oh damn, but most people,
Yeah, the builders know.
but the most people are probably like, what the hell is this comm key system this guy's talking about? What a weird. Oh yeah, this is a relatively simple question, but will there be a way to exclude streamers from local leaderboards? It's like anticlimactic to win your own tournament. I would say don't play in your own races if that's the case. Yeah, like I just don't see us building a feature for that right now. Yeah. If that makes sense.
Okay, let's check it.
Check it.
61st, UFOs.
There you go. Yeah, I like that guy that goes, yeah! Yeah!
UFOs, extraterrestrial being. A 30-day slot.
30-day
right?
slot for the first
30-day
one,
slot.
and then marble money for the second one.
Marble money. Last in was Yusef.
And just again, I want to point this out. If you are any of the people winning these places, like winning these prizes, make sure to come into the Discord and submit a ticket to claim it. You have 1 week. Okay, you have until the end of Marble Day in the first week of Marble, so the end of this Friday, to claim it. So make sure you come forward because a bunch of people didn't claim it last season. And the reason we have a time frame is because it's just a lot of like, we don't want people leaving it forever. So you got to pay attention and come on out. Come on out to get your stuff. I sent you the version, the race 3.
Yeah, I got it. Stacked names are just.
Oh yeah, that's cool, eh?
This is the local leaderboard after 2, so we got 11 more to go. Danny Sue, Hannah, your banana. Danny Sue again. Zim, Curie, Lottenchin. But those are just the DNF'd balls. My DNF'd balls. Okay, let's get into the next one.
Yeah, Corn Cob. We post the entire list on Discord. So by the end of today, there'll be a list in Discord, and everybody can come in and claim their prizes, and it'll get handled no problem. I saw somebody say if you don't have Discord, you can't win. Yeah, you can't win this stuff. This is like bonus stuff for the community. It's an incentive to be a part of the community and get involved, get into the Discord. So yeah, if you don't have Discord, it's just we don't have a way to communicate with you and give you stuff, right? And let you tell us 10 community members of yours that you want to reward. So, you know, that's life, but that's the way it is. There's still stuff in the game you could win if you're like competing with stuff for this stuff, but yeah. Learn to roll your bois. Roll that bois.
All right, what are we getting down on this one for 61st and last in?
Okay. Let's do some exclusives on this one. So let's do. Actually, you know what? Okay, let's just do tournament coins for the first one and then marble money for the second one. I'm gonna do marble money. Let's lock marble money for the last place, last in the bucket,
Okay.
and then I'll rotate the other one so it gets a little simpler for you.
Well, all right. Here we go. Good luck, everybody. I hope I have a ball out there. How many total tickets did I have? Like 10. I need to get those numbers up, Pixel.
Which numbers?
My ticket numbers.
Your ticket numbers?
My ticket numbers.
Oh, like the amount of tickets you earned in a season? But you're a busy man now, bro.
Yeah, it's true. The community or just the streamers? I would say everybody. In a way. Because the streamers are stacking all these tickets. The builders are even involved.
Yeah, builders.
They don't technically have to be
filters.
streamers. And then all the streamers that are winning these things are giving out the prizes to their community.
Yeah.
I don't know if any streamers are really taking these prizes. It's more of like earning a stack of stuff to give out.
Yeah, most people give it out. I mean, you can claim one for yourself if you want, but yeah, it's mostly for your community. Okay, yeah. Are there going to be any official new race royale maps? There's a new race map. Well, technically it's a race map, but it's long shot, so it's a take on buckshot. It's a new buckshot map technically. But on maps, I've tuned a couple maps. I've made like some slight changes to things. But also, if you're into the laps racing, we've added the ability to actually, by default now, the hot lap system is off and you have to turn it on. So the flat tire and boosts will be off, and if you want that to be on, you got to go into the settings and turn it on. I know MSLA has been requesting that for a few seasons and I've held it back, but we got it in for next season. So if you're a laps runner, there is an update. If you hate if you really dislike the flat tires and stuff, they'll be off by default. There's a bunch of changes.
Having everything turned on is probably pretty crazy.
Well, there's only one thing to turn on. Hot laps.
Is that... Yeah, but what about like pitting and that stuff?
Oh yeah, I guess so. Yeah, if you mix it
and then having the redeems on to turn it all
Oh,
on.
redeems, yeah. But redeems change the points, right?
Yeah. Cha.
Question about the race preview. So like I guess the intro video. Yeah, we just haven't done them for everything. It's a little bit of like a good and bad thing. Some people like it, some people don't. So we kind of like just paused on doing more. Champion points for viewers. I guess technically Gemrons are kind of your champion points, but not really anymore in the sense of actually champions. I wouldn't say anything in the near future because of the app push and all that stuff in terms of like pushing for the viewer. Because like I said, the grind will exist. The competition will exist, but it's not going to be a hard focus for the near future in the sense of what we're building. There's not gonna be like stuff to like place first in the season or stuff like that. At least not in the near future. I could see us getting all this viewer stuff out, the incentives to play and hop around the community. And if that goes really well, I could see the reasoning to come back and increase the value of the competition, because now you have a lot of people participating. Like that would be the idea, right? Is like you get a lot of people participating because of the app now, because of the changes coming in, and it incentivizes more people to get involved. And then some of those people are going to be like, oh, I really want to compete now because I'm seeing the leaderboard and it exists. So yeah, I could see that like kind of circling around and us coming back to that. And champion points are a great idea. Like it works great for streamers, and it would just be finding something of value to provide to viewers and expand on that. So yeah, not in the near future, but I wouldn't say never. Yeah. Okay, Spoo,
we've got 61st getting the tournament coin bundle.
Oh yeah,
just glad to be here. And then last in getting the marble money bundle, Touchwood Boatman, the Boatman. GG's local leaderboard totals. Now this is
what's up?
I should go look at the other leaderboard. Could be skewed.
What do you think?
I think it could be skewed if some marbles aren't in and like they don't get, you know what I mean? If it doesn't get picked, this leaderboard will be accurate.
Oh, I see.
Kiori, crushing it at the moment. Hannah, your banana. Admiral Kratos, Danny Sue, J Cliff, Five Scarro, Jack, Chakik, Dresty, and Grumster. That's your top 10 at the moment. Kiori has 23 of their tickets have been in, so you can see that on the right side.
Oh, look at that! Yeah, that's so exciting.
Compared to second place is 11. All right. The luck of the draw and the number of tickets. All right. Did you send me the next one?
No, but I I got so it's crazy, bro. I got it. It's covered.
Getting sucked in.
I'm like watching you. I'm like, oh man, that's so cool. How many races there are already? Like how many tickets get used? And I was
Yeah.
like going in my head. I'm like, oh man, so like Kyrie's winning. So like we got a tilter winning. That's so good. And like everybody's been wanting Kyrie to get a skin. Like my brain's on fire. Anyways, said
How many tickets did he have?
115,
total?
the most out of everybody.
Sheesh. All right.
Okay, you're cooking up that. So yeah, this
Cooking.
one. Okay, this one's gonna be, yeah, this is what I want to do. So we're gonna give out a 3-pack. So the person who wins the 61st spot, it's going to be a 3-pack of the saxophone effect. Okay. So you can
A 3-pack of the sax.
exactly. So if you win this, you can come in, give 3 names. You can give your own name if you'd like, and 3 people will get the saxophone.
What the hell is going on?
The sexy sax effect, yeah, which is an exclusive that you can only get from Community Day. So yeah, we're giving it out. For that I got the marble blade here. I got the carrot suit, the corgi.
Dang.
So yeah, I'll sneak that in every so often, and then yeah, marble money. So marble money in the last one in the bucket. Every
Yeah.
time.
3-pack sax.
3-pack sax.
Okay. 61st and last in. 61st 3-pack sax, last in marble money packs.
It just rolls off the tongue,
Sax
doesn't
packs.
it? Okay. There's a question. Why did you make marbles, and did you ever expect it to come this far? There's so many people that ask that question over time.
Real quick, lady, it'll be on everything. It might be easier to find if you want to find this specific VOD. It'll probably be easier to find on YouTube, Twitter, or Kick, because I'm gonna cut those off right after we're done here. But Twitch has been going and will continue to keep going. You will be able to find it on Twitch. I think it'll just be easier on those other ones. And I'm just Spoo or Spoo TV.
Yeah, maybe when you
Okay,
post
sorry.
it, Spoo, I can just remind me. I can post it to the Discord so people can find it more.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, obviously it's a long journey, but we for sure didn't expect anything like where it is now. I can tell you that much. And when we made it, it was a curveball. We were at the time we were developing Resurgence, which is a game on Steam. It's technically still in early access, but we're not actively developing it. And yeah, we weren't getting much traction with that game. We obviously didn't understand marketing and all that stuff that had to get done. So like we didn't have investments or anything. So we were like, okay, we're not getting much traction. What do we do? And at the time, we cooked up a fun little experiment where you rate, I think we called it 0 to 60, and it was like you race marbles, and it was an app idea, so like you could race marbles mobile. But the problem is translating physics in a multiplayer game is just even to this day, and this is 7 years ago, but even to this day is challenging. So we're like, okay, yeah, this ain't gonna happen. We sidelined the idea. And then I started streaming Resurgence a little bit and playing Fortnite and stuff. I was just streaming, and I was like doing giveaways, and we're like, man, why don't we roll balls or something? And then we cooked it as a giveaway tool. Like you literally just as a streamer open it. There's like a few balls at the top you can customize as a streamer, and then you just run the game. And people started running it full time. They started running it like regularly, just racing. And so we're like, oh damn. So we started tracking the data in a simple way, just like wins, I think it was. And it went from there. And we did a season. Then somebody was like, I remember is Spaceman something. Frig, I forget now. I don't remember. Anyway, vegan Spaceman. Yeah, thank you. He was like, why don't you do seasons? And I think he was memeing at the time, but I was like, huh. And we went with it. We ran season. We started the season. We did a preseason, tested the data, and then went with seasons. And here we are, season 61, going into 62. And it almost like became a meme to just keep going higher. People are like, why don't you reset? Why don't you do what Fortnite did? Da, da, da. And I was like, maybe we should end seasons. And we started talking about leagues at one point and shifting from seasons to leagues. But here we are. It's just like, we just committed to seasons, and here we are at season 61. It's like, it's awesome. I love it.
We did have a double win already. Ian.
Oh, wow.
Is taking the 3-pack sacks.
The 3-pack sacks, baby.
Place. And then last in, J0716. J0716. J was last in. Can't see. I'm in the way. Now a Dingle's in the way. Get out of the way, Dingle. There you go.
Yeah, lady, it's a pleasure. It truly is. We're all passionate about this, and it's easy. Like, we have passionate discussions online, and it's easy to get heated and have. You really want your thing to do well, and at the end of the day, it's like we're just building this thing, and we have to. That's the reality now. It's like we have to put the energy where the energy is coming in, and that's what we follow now. And it's just like it's really data driven. We want everybody to do well, but at the same time, we have to follow what is doing well. So that's what we do. And I love listening to you guys. I love the passion, and I'm passionate too. So sometimes there's conflicting views, and it seems like everybody's getting all mad. But at the end of the day, it's just passionate about the game, and we're gonna keep going.
Feel the passion.
Yeah, man. We've all gone through our waves with marbles, and that's the thing now. Once you do it for long enough, you just start realizing the patterns, and you understand people come in, you get hot and heavy about the game, they want their changes, and they realize we're just on a journey, and season over season, we make our changes, and we do our best to put out good stuff, and we make mistakes. We've made mistakes for years, and we continue to make mistakes, but one thing that will never stop is that we'll just keep working. Just keep working.
Yep. Here's a local leaderboard. Now Kiuri's got 29, Danny Sue 25 in terms of how many tickets have gone through.
Oh, damn.
I've Scarlet 18. Admiral Kratos 12 in fourth place.
It's not bad, actually, considering.
Yeah.
Cool.
Let's set them up.
All right, I sent you the race 5. I will jump to the next question. So yeah, things are still cooking on the Web3 side. Well, that's a question. Any thoughts on the state of it? Plays an important part in the future? Yeah, it has played an important part coming up to this point, even just now. So Web3 is still being developed. The thing is with Web3 is we've put a lot of focus into fixing the tool set of our team and the community. What does that mean? So what's changed recently on the Web3 side? We've onboarded creators who have been manually taken care of by Tiara for years in our friends Discord. So those are like evolving skins and doing the end of season events like Squad Fest this season. This is the first season we use the new tooling to support the event, and then also next season we'll be rolling out into the next kind of level of Marble Fest, which there's a whole discussion there to be talked about as well. So yeah, there's been a lot of the dev energy from the Web3 side is going into that. It's going into getting people onboarded. So now we have most of our evolving skin creators onboarded into the new system. What does that mean? That means they now have a system. Spoo's been onboarded as well. They have a system to distribute their skins when they want to do their events, and the system will auto reset every single week. So let's say, for example, Spoo has 10 to give out every week. He can give them out when he wants, how he wants, and on the Sunday when it rolls over, he'll have another 10 to give out, and he can continue doing that. Now, that system, we don't want to just be for evolving skin hosts. We want it to be anybody who has a skin in the game. So what does that mean? So that means we need to automate the system even further so that we have a measurement tool so that we can kind of change those numbers week by week. So what's that going to do is first of all, the evolving skin hosts are going to be incentivized to grow their stream. So it'll be probably 50 racers on the track will get you 1 marble per week. And then every 10 on top of that will increase the amount you're able to distribute in that week. So you're going to be incentivized as a creator who has a skin in our system to grow your stream, to grow your community, to distribute more every week if you want to. But we do charge 10 cents, right? It's like a discounted amount, but it's 10 cents. And you just distribute your weekly allotment. And that'll just continue recycling. So that system is being built out, the automation of it. The distribution is already built out, and we have people onboarded. So kind of like as we step forward, as the automation comes out, I'll probably start welcoming in more hosts that have skins in our game. So if you've purchased a skin, you spent a lot of money in the game, or if you've made one, just like maybe Kyrie might win today, who knows? If you get a skin in the game, I want to build a system that incentivizes you to grow with us. So that's kind of like what we're heading towards. And all of this stuff needs to be automated. It has to be automated to just work. And that's where the work is going to be built out. So that's why I would say the Web3 side feels a little stagnant, because we're building out all this stuff, all these tooling for creators to grow with us. So there's that whole system right there. Now, Web3 is still a massive part of what we're doing. We got missions rolling out season over season. You can continue earning from the mission side. We still have our NFTs. You can still collect and use them. Now, I want to add more there. And there's an idea cooking, but our developer for the Web3 side is currently cooking on everything that I just talked about. But one of the ideas it's like half cooked is it's like a competitive system where you register, you face off with somebody, you go to a stream, you go play with that streamer, and then the winner gets like a little prize from that. And there's an entry fee, so that'll layer with the PvP token, and you'll also have to put an NFT on cooldown to join. So like there's a really cool system there, but we're probably looking at 3 to 6 months to get there because of all the work that's going on to support the rest of the stuff. So once again, it's just all about kind of fixing a lot of our manual systems that we've built over the years and going, okay, how do we automate this? But then going, okay, we got all this Web3 stuff that's been really cooking over the years, and the community's been growing around and learning on. And that's another good reason about not going fast with Web3, because you need everybody to learn it and just get on board it and kind of make mistakes with it and poke around. And then as we kind of push forward over the years, we'll get some really cool stuff as we keep going. But yeah, Web3 is still a massive part. The website's still a massive part. We're building on everything. It's just we have a limited team and limited dev effort, and we're just going to continue pushing as hard and as fast as we can. But sadly, sometimes things feel stagnant. So yeah, hope that answers it. It was super long-winded, but I'm very passionate about that space still, and I want to build some really cool stuff. But I also need to make sure that we're getting a lot of our tooling built out so that our team isn't just clicking buttons that can be automated. Sorry, Spoo. I ate up a whole bunch of time there with that answer.
It's all good. It was like ended right at the end of the race.
Sweet.
But did you say what was for 61st?
Oh,
I don't remember. I just didn't write it down.
I didn't. I don't think I did. Let's do Marble Blade. 3 times Marble Blade.
3x Marble Blades.
3x Marble Blade.
For 61st. And it's gonna be Sky Hopes. Well.
Awesome. Yeah, I know I've been quiet about a lot of stuff
then
going on, but it's because I'm trying not to talk too much and just let stuff come out. 'Cause I can talk. I can talk about all these ideas rattling around my head.
Spiritual Rodent will be getting the Marble Money packs. Pack it up. Okay. Boom.
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 We need race number 6. I'm cooking. I'm cooking.
Number 6, almost halfway through.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. And huge shout out to
See where
Spoon.
we're
Guys,
at.
dude, thanks so much for hosting this every single season and putting this on with me. You absorb so much, you know, like of the end of season kind of like hype, and you hype it up. So yeah, thanks, man.
I absorb it. I'm like a sponge, an end of season sponge.
And you allowed me to kind of
I don't even know
convey my thoughts. To
when
the
did it
community.
start. Yeah, I let this guy. Don't worry, I got a leash
Yeah.
on him. But
He starts yanking on it when
yeah,
when
just-
I'm going too long. He's like, "Hey,
I like a good rant. It's like we get to seasonally do one Raw episode in a
Yeah.
way.
we should probably do more Raw episodes." You know, life.
Yeah, we'll figure it out
One day
day.
we'll get there. We'll get back there, right?
Even if it's just like monthly or bi-weekly or something.
Yeah, we just need to rant. That's it. Just rant about it. Hard.
That's it. Sometimes you just gotta rant. Curie now with 37 tickets through, still holding down first. Lottingen has pulled into second place, 33 of their tickets. Jack 27, Ives Scarro 30. Let's get it. Did I do this?
Oh, there's a question, I guess, about today. If a person gets double the points, does that go on the leaderboard or just local for them? Is that about today? If that's about today, yes. If like a ball lands twice in the points, they're going to get those points, like all the points registered.
Yeah,
that's not about
yeah,
today,
Like if
I'm
you have two
confused.
balls in this one race. If you have two balls in this one race and they both land in the points, you'll get all those
Yeah.
points on the combined leaderboard.
If that's not the question you wanted, just submit another, maybe some clarifying information.
Just gotta double
What is the
check.
most stressful thing for you of the game? Start of season, off season, in the build? It's trying to get enough in the game on a seasonal basis that touches enough of the community. It's truly challenging. Because we have the developer, like we have, Keg Stan, he's our CTO. He's constantly working on basically the big stuff, the big underlying things that drive the system. Like right now, his time is completely consumed by the app, and then that's what Tom pushes. And Tom's also got the art team underneath them, but Tom's also working on like all the art assets coming into the game, right? So he's aligning stuff for the next season. And now that we know the pass is coming at some point, he's prepping on that. So like it's really hard to divert their attention, and I really try to avoid diverting their attentions when big things are going on, because it takes away from the big ideas that are trying to get done, right? So I'm trying to like fill the gaps on like the little features that are throughout the game that that touches different parts of the community. So yeah, it's like it's just aligning that and trying to get enough done within the season while not going crazy. All while dealing with all the tickets and all the stuff background. Like I love it, but it's crazy. It's a wild life, man. It truly is. But it's so good. It keeps you on your toes. Like I wake up, I'm like, all right, what tickets we got cooking today? Like that's where the day starts, and I dive in the tickets. I'm like, okay, this is kind of like what's going on, and it's like a good lay of the land, and then you go from there. Yeah, it's a big challenge. The whole thing is just a big challenge because like you're aligning the business. We're not funded, right? So like we literally just have what you guys buy. So like whatever you guys buy is what we're able to deploy back in the company and our time. Like that's what we do. So every season over season, that's where the money goes. It runs what we're doing, and we're putting pretty much 99% of our effort directly into marbles. For a couple of years there, we got a little distracted. We got Bingo, right? Bingo on the side there. which is basically sidelined and stuff. But yeah, like we're always trying to reach for more because we want to earn more to do more, right? We want to get more devs. We want to do like all the things that people want. Like, for example, Tilted is one of the things that's like probably the most frustrated about from probably everybody involved. But the bottom line is it's really hard to divert the energy from the main drivers into the other thing, right? It's just like bingo. It's just like bingo. It's like we had to cut back on bingo
Yeah.
to say it's just not driving the revenue to pay for the people that work, right? So that's the challenge. Like if I were just to paint it all out, that's the challenge. Is like driving that to make it economical, to make everything pay for itself, to make sure that we can keep doing what we're doing on a daily basis. Like I work 7 days a week on this. I love it. Like I'm not complaining whatsoever. I love it. But obviously that time needs to be paid for because, you know, I got to live and do all this stuff. So yeah, anyways, like that's the challenge. But it's a good challenge. It's a really good challenge. It's like the ultimate puzzle, you know? I mean, and I think just to reflect, I think a lot of people in this industry, streamers, right? Even viewers who are around more, everybody has to find their groove to be able to do this on a regular basis, right? So it's like everybody runs this challenge. They're running your own business, running your own lifestyle. It's just like that's the life puzzle, right? Right. I guess that's the way to put it.
You got to figure out the worth of it all. And like that's living. How can you live and continue to do what you do?
Yeah, exactly.
You don't always want to charge a certain amount for something or like push a certain thing, but it's like, hey, this is what keeps it going, so kind of have to.
Dude, this map's wild. Sham's got some
great
crazy ship maps, dude.
Yeah, they're good.
Yeah. And I think Sham's in chat. Seeing you. Hey, Sham. What up, dude? Okay, yeah. Mr. Eon's like cooking on the questions today. It's good.
Yeah, don't forget to use. I mean, we can snipe stuff out of chat here and there, but if you use the redeem, Ask Pixel, anything, so that's it. Let's leave it at that.
Okay, let me. You're coming to the end of the race. Is that ending soon? I think. Oh yeah, you guys are jumping into the top.
Yeah. Razzle Dazzle taking the dub.
I just saw a thing in chat from Mystery on. Can or do you have a main spot that has all links to supporting PvP?
Me?
No, it's just a question in
just a
chat, and I
question?
was just like, I don't fully understand that.
Do you have a link tree? I have my command.
Oh, I see.
Or, I mean, I don't know if they mean specific, like, I don't know. Whatever.
I mean, there's so many ways now. Like the tier 3 thing on our channel, you know, gifting subs there, that goes a long way. Buying things in the game, using streamers creator codes. Honestly, if I could say, I think the best way to have the most impact to us, to the community as a whole, is to use the shop.pixelbypixel.studio and buy things for the game and gift things to people, and use somebody's creator code, because we obviously see the support. Our partner Nexus sees the support, who's been really working hard in the background helping us achieve these 5% extras that come out in the season, and then of course it supports the streamers that are playing the game. So it's just like this big network effect, I guess is what you can call it. Yeah, the whole thing. First of all, I just want to just preface this with, you know, Captain TV helped to lift us out of like a very challenging moment, and they provided us with the awesome RevShare program and everything. So it sucks to see them go. But when that occurred, we had to restructure everything very quickly. And so we were connected with Nexus, actually from Brad from Captain TV. So I'm very appreciative of that. Once again, it sucks to see them go, and it sucks to see that whole system collapse in on itself. But Nexus stepped up. We connected with Nexus, and we nailed the creator code within 4 weeks. Like,
which is wild.
It's insane.
The flip was crazy. It's like nothing even happened.
Yeah.
Honestly, I mean, obviously there was we had to reset things up or whatever as streamers, and like everything changed a bit, but the fact that I don't know,
Yeah.
well done. I'll just say that. I don't know if you've gotten well dones for that, but you need it because it's huge.
Yeah, it was such a panic moment because it was like obviously we saw them having challenges and doing their different stuff that they had to do, but we didn't know the scale or what was happening at at the end of the day. And it's like, oh damn, so this is coming. So it's like, oh my god, we gotta like our I talked about our creator program, the first creator program, for so long that I wanted to do it, right? You remember that, Spoo? It was like I wanted to get a creator program built out because you guys play the game and it's important to support the creators. So like it felt like a huge piece that was gonna go away. So we had to rush to do it. And yeah, like I mean a lot of people have thanked us for it, and it's like, yeah, we brought it we brought it back. Sadly, it's a little different. But we're learning on ways to shift a little bit of the financial energy, right? Because it used to be a max of 30%, now it's 15, and that's only through the website. So we're trying to like do this work with Nexus to build out that website side so that we can support the creators better without taking from our bottom line that we need to operate. So that's just another part of the balance and challenge. But yeah, that was like a crazy curveball that the whole team, Nexus and us, like we just worked to get this done as fast as possible and get everybody converted over. And they were able to take the list and help us onboard everybody. So we manually went through the list to make sure people were put into the tiers that they were.
Well,
before.
yeah, it was like an oh crap moment where it's like you got to stop everything else until this gets figured out. In your mind, anyway. You know, maybe it's not that way for everybody, but
no, yeah,
you
dude,
see it as a very important thing. So drop everything, and it's like, you know, if a fire starts, you don't just keep like working on your taxes or whatever in the corner. You go put the fire.
Yeah. Okay, sorry, we've been yapping.
Yeah,
I got you race 6, right?
Who? What's getting 61st on this one? I don't remember if you said it again.
Oh, this was the. Oh, we got the Marble Blade already.
Marble Blade was last.
Okay, so let's do the carrot suit. 3 carrot suits.
3x carrots for Palmer the Loot Gobbler.
Nice. That guy again. Yeah! He's always in the background.
All right, carrot suits to give out.
And next race will be the Corgi. Let's cook it right now.
Okay,
3-time
Corgis
Corgis.
next. Again, if anybody doesn't know or is just strolling in wondering what the heck's going on, this is simulated throughout the season of Marbles. You can earn tickets you can get tickets through being a race royale streamer, tickets through your top tilted run, and tickets through the number of plays as a builder. And then you get put into this simulated event for a chance to win this stuff. There's an overall local leaderboard for a custom skin, pin, card, and then top 10 stuff as well that Pixel's got for that. Last in was Harold 2 York, is getting the marble money pack. So these people are winning packs of carrots or saxophones or marble money or tournament coins, and they're able to give it out to their community. You just sent me this next one? Okay, cool.
Yeah. Get this all recorded. There's the carrots. Congrats on the carrots. And once again, make sure you guys, if you guys know these people who are winning, let them know. If they're not in our Discord, to get in the Discord and claim the prizes. They have until the end of day Friday this week. So you got a week to come in and claim. All you need to do is create a ticket, pick people from your community, and we'll get everything distributed.
Spread the word. There'll probably be an announcement too, right? After everything.
I'm gonna have everything in an announcement, and all the names will be listed. So even if you see people that aren't claiming and stuff, you can adjust it. And maybe even I can.
Curie's crushing by 1,000 points.
What's that?
Curie's crushing by 1,000
By
points.
1,000 points. Wow.
5 more tickets in since Lottingen. Yeah, has rolled decently on top of having all them tickets.
Yeah, because I think it was last season, even the person with the most tickets didn't win, right? Didn't win the thing.
Right. Like but you were putting the names back into a big bowl and pulling them out again.
No.
That way.
No, it was still only one bowl, but I think we just didn't go through every single name in the list. That's all.
Oh.
There was no way to put them back. So there's no feature for that, so that's not possible.
Oh. I thought that's what was going down.
No, I wasn't going down. You got my 7? You got the 7th race? I sent it. I got you.
Is that what this one is?
Race 7. Yeah.
Number
Yeah,
7?
Yeah.
Corgis.
Corgis.
I had a friend whose grandma had a horse farm, and they had all these corgis.
On a horse farm.
So when I think of yeah. Horses too, of course.
It was a horse farm, but it was all corgis.
It's like, these are my horses. It's just like a bunch of corgis. And you're like, okay. So yeah, I hear 3X corgis and I just think of all these corgis that were running around. All right, here we go. 61st getting corgis to give out. And last in the bucket getting marble money.
Marble money. Okay. Cyberdial's asking about gifting dust. But the question stems from a question you asked yesterday, I think it was, about gifting like stuff that you open from chests and everything like that. That all falls under the same umbrella. We're probably not going to be doing any gifting like that anytime soon. If it comes, there'll be because we've thought about this. There will be a trade currency if this happens. And to be clear, it's not being developed. It's not being written out or anything. This is just my brain dumping on
currency?
you.
Love it.
But if it happens, there'll be a trade currency most likely that you'll have to pay some sort of currency to do the trade. Because there's so much free stuff in our system that we give out, we have to balance for that. So that's where the thinking is. But like I said, it's not being built out. It's not being done. It's not being planned. It's just it's like where my head goes if we're talking about that subject.
Where's your head at?
It's on my topic.
Is that the same, would that be the same as like buying a chest and then gifting a chest and then another person being able to open it?
Well, no, that's the chest, right? But like, if you're talking about all the stuff, like if it gets enabled, it's gonna be all the stuff, right? But we give out community coins, which opens chests, which is free, which we do a lot of drops on. So then it's like, well, if you can gift that, then everybody's just gonna multi-farm accounts, right? Because it's free.
Mm-hmm.
So that you like, I'm always balancing for that and always keeping that in mind.
Mm-hmm. 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 They're stuck. It's over, man. Game over, dude.
Oh no, just spam T. Oh, hey!
Open the gates. Open the gates. Manip. Yeah.
We manippin'. We manippin'.
We manipping out
Okay,
here.
so yeah, Cyberdial. Is that system for people who have purchased a marble skin in the game? Are you talking about... Bro. You can't just say that. Is that system? What system? I'm assuming you're talking...
Probably what we were talking about
Web3
before with
stuff,
the
right?
where like you want all streamers to be able to give out their skins if they have one.
Yeah,
Is it
yeah.
something like that?
Yeah, so right now it's in the... Bro, I talked about this.
Yeah, I know. That's what I said. Are you yelling at me?
No, I'm yelling at
Don't
him.
you go yelling at me. Ah!
I'm yelling at Cyberdial. Scam likely. Yeah, so like
Scam likely.
currently it's built for the evolving skins because we manually do that right now, right? So we've onboarded them. But my big goal is to eventually bring that system where you can get one per week, and then based on the growth of your stream, you can get more, to all hosts, all creators who have a skin in the game who want to be a part of that system, right? Because you do need to be onboarded onto Web3. It would not be possible without using Web3, FYI. So yeah, that's why it's built that way, and you have to want to be a part of that. So, because we charge like 10 cents per distribution.
This one has to be last two in the bucket, by the way.
Okay.
We got some Omega Death happening.
Omega Death.
Yeah. All right, Gamers Pura Vida. is through. Is Yusef gonna make it? I don't know. The wall is coming. I mean, it could be somebody else as well. It could be a new two. There's the wall eating him up. Boom. Yusef going through. Oh, it's gonna be another two though. It's gonna be Purple Pixie and Chris off or Lorenzo.
Damn.
Right in front of the wall. Lucky dog. Lucky dog. All right, let's see it. So getting the 3X corgis will be the Chris off. The Chris off. GG's. That's the Chris Lives brother, I believe. Something like that. I don't know. And then Lorenzo.
It's Chris when he's offline.
Yeah. Okay.
This guy.
Lorenzo Ack. Boom. Chris off 3 times corgis. Lorenzo Ack. Marble money stack.
Gotti.
Gotti. Next one coming up.
Gotti.
Wait. Open. Gotti.
Gotti. Is there any new ambassadors this season? No. We don't really do ambassadors on a seasonal basis. Yeah. I don't really have any updates.
Kiori's still crushing. Did Kiori have a finish on that last one? I bet he did. Jeez.
Whoa.
Jeez.
Wow.
Wow.
Dude, a map builder's in third.
Yeah,
That's
that was 7, so we're going on to 8.
La Dinchen's also a map builder. Later
Mhm.
on maps.
I need to get some maps built. Or uploaded anyway. Stack them up. Got to stack them tickets, man.
Stack 'em, baby. So this is race number 8 coming on up.
Race number 8. What's 61st getting this time?
61st will be getting... What will they be getting? Ginger Boy!
What?
Dude, the Ginger Boy skin, dude. 3 Ginger Boys.
3 Ginger Boys.
Everybody wants one.
3X.
Everybody wants a Ginger Boy.
Ginger Boys. And then last in, we'll be getting the marble money stacks.
Yeah.
A childhood book. Ginger Boys.
Is that a childhood book? No. It's a skin.
Oh.
Is it possible there is a versus mode streamer versus streamer live on Marble? If we ever get the Tilted going, it'll probably be the first to see a 1v1 system. Because that's where I want Tilted to go. That's where I want it to go. Will there be a workshop available on Steam for creating custom skins? No. No. You gotta buy them and then we make them. Or win them. Win them or buy them.
Win them. Long shot. Is that what it's called?
The new map?
Right?
Yeah, it's called Long Shot.
Yeah.
Why are you laughing? Are you laughing at my name?
I was just trying to remember correctly. Yeah, it's a great name.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
The Schlong Shot? No, it's not a Schlong Shot. Jeez. Questions
So,
are clear,
like,
by the way.
Shot put.
Thanks, everybody, for your questions.
Guys, get some
No, don't
questions
ask
in.
questions.
Anything left?
When you do that, we get the
Oh.
crazy questions. We get the crazies.
Well, you skipped all the crazies.
Yeah.
We'll start
I eat
answering
their points
them.
now when they send me crazy questions. I eat them.
They're one plop.
Yeah, I steal your plop.
My point. Skyhooks, did you see that you won something? Good
Is
job.
it true that End of Season Fest will no longer be on weekend? Who's telling you this stuff? Where do you get this information? There's not even anybody who is like, there's not even any holes in the system. There's no leaks. It's
No
impossible to
holes.
have leaks in PvP.
Oh.
There is a conversation around that. That's what I mentioned about Marble Fest. So, okay, here we go. We're gonna cook on something crazy right now. You ready for this, Spoo?
Cook
Okay,
it.
so Marble
My
Fest.
strip.
Marble Fest. I've been looking to evolve for a long time now, and I've had an emotional roller coaster with it because there's a lot of work that goes into it, and a lot of that work was like manually driven. But this season, we updated the system, and Tiara does the distribution, and now it's a lot simpler. It would have been even simpler if we didn't have a bug, but we had a bug. Anyways, it's dealt with for next season. Okay, so that's that.
Squish it.
Marble Fest. We are looking to make Marble Fest more, and I've had an idea to either do it across multiple weekends throughout the season, but also to do it for one long week and make it like a big fest. And so the idea that we're cooking on for next season, and I'm going to be working, well, we are working with the ambassador team. For those who want to participate, not all ambassadors are forced to do it or be involved, but if they want to, they can. The idea is that the ambassadors will have, at least for this next rendition, is the plan. And the ambassadors will have a day for them, potentially 2 ambassadors in a day, to plan their day. So that means Monday through Thursday. I think I have it noted for Friday, but Monday through Friday or Thursday, depending. And hopefully eventually it'll be the whole thing that can be run by ambassadors, and then we'll just be there to support. So this way, your ambassadors can uplift you guys on a seasonal basis, and because there's a good diversity of ambassadors in terms of content and the way they integrate with the community, they can uplift people in the community from different perspectives, right? Because they all have different perspectives in the community, or of their own community. Is probably a better way to say it. So that's kind of like the big idea. Now, how it'll get achieved and how we'll get it actually done will be a whole different story, and we'll keep you guys updated on what that looks like. But that's like the big idea. The goal is to just basically give more opportunity to more people to get uplifted, because we're no longer restricted by the manual labor of distributing items on a per events basis, right? So let's say we make the skin, we can now do 7 days worth of prizes. Lots of people can get their prizes. As you've noticed, I think it was a lot easier to get the full set of the skin this season with Marble Fest, and that's the goal. If you're around playing marbles for the season, for that time frame for Marble Fest, you should be able to max out your marble, and then you can represent yourself that you participated a bunch in Marble Fest. I think just the whole idea of the days of like grinding 24/7 all day to get your stuff is just kind of fading into the darkness. We all have lives. Everybody's got different stuff going on, whether it be in, out. Some people are online more, some people are online less. But we want to welcome everybody as best as we can to Marble Fest and these big ticket items that are happening. So that's the direction we're working. And I'm also learning to work better with the ambassadors, and I want to give them more tooling to uplift you guys more. So that's the direction we're walking. It'll take time. It'll take time for me to do better with them. And as that, to go back on the ambassador question, as that kind of gets built out, we'll hopefully bring in more ambassadors to get involved, because I love talking to the ambassadors on a bi-weekly basis. And if we get busy, then we'll probably have to turn that into weekly to really start planning things out and hitting these big ticket items like Marble Fest and expanding that out. And yeah, so I guess that's the big thing around Marble Fest and kind of like what's cooking. And hopefully you guys see the outcome of that. Sorry, Spoo, thanks for
Cook it. Kill Spree Maniac getting the 3 Ginger Boys, and 24 Rocks getting the marble money stacks.
Hell yeah.
G's to the G's to the G's.
Okay, let's race number 9.
Race number 9. Kiori's still holding it down
Oh wow.
by
Still
like
up there,
1,400 now. There was a bigger gap the race before. It's closed a little bit.
I mean, we've over half his tickets consumed, right?
Yep. Ooh, mama.
And if I can get you this tool, it would be so crazy.
Tool me.
It just has a lot of like permissions that you can't really get out. Can't like get out there, you know. You can eat into our back end. And you don't want that. You want people.
Well, depends what you're into.
Okay, this next one is tournament coins as the other thing. Okay, back to 5 packs of 30 tournament coins. Roger?
Tournament coins. Tournament coin stacks for 61st marble money for last in. Last
30
in's a
packs
rotten
of
egg.
5 tournament coins? No.
Well, why not?
Plans of new track pieces. Yeah, there's new track pieces coming. I talked about it. Is there any chance that we will be able to buy the pin and player card as a package? What do you mean by that? Who's pin? Like new pins and cards that come out, or you mean like you want to get a pin and card in the game, like the custom marble? Any plans for
Put my
community
package
BR
in the
maps?
game.
Yeah, a BR builder and a tilted builder would be great. There's just a lot of edge cases with that right now. And then also just building the builder, which our current builder needs work before we build more builders. App update this next season. Yeah, so there's a big app updates basically for the next couple seasons, I would say. Probably not this season directly, because we're still working on some of the core pieces for the new app. But if we can get it ready, we'll probably launch it during the season. There's no reason not to. And then we'll probably have like subsequent updates that'll come out for like the Marble Pass, because that's what we're pushing towards. Is there a way to see how many entries we had in this and what for? Creator code was not a thing. So on X, I have a post that explains how you get tickets. XP, Tilted, Top Run, and Builder are the 3 ways, and it'll probably be the same for next season. I think it's working really well. I think the balance is pretty decent. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, you could read up about it, and then you know what you have for each category. You should be able to check your points. Can special bonus bit points day be the same time? So bonus points are done in a very unique way. I would expect not this season, but the season after. So season 63, expect some sort of system update. And that's all I'll say to that, which it's not just for bonus point days, but I would expect a pretty major overhaul, because that's another part. So like agent does all the system, right? So agent's getting deeper into the system. So he's going to be able to update everything on the fly as he needs to and as he sees fit. So you'll probably see some changes coming over the next couple seasons as he gets more integrated, because it'll be a lot easier. So the iteration speed of that will get interesting, because there's a lot of ideas agent has for the system, and I'm excited to see them come to life. But he's just going to learn how to integrate into the update cycle. So anyways, yeah, 63. It's an odd number. Expect curveballs, expect emotions, because I have a feeling things are going to hit the fan.
Uh-oh.
I just have a feeling.
Ruh-roh. My fan.
Okay. Those are good questions. You guys are bringing up good stuff. I like it. Yeah, I'm clear again. I'm clear again on questions. I'm reading chat now. I'll just read chat. I'll pause the redemption so you guys don't need to redeem.
Read
We're
chat.
reading chat.
Buying the logo marbles just through Web3 still? Are there plans to try to make everything integrated, like credit card as well?
No. It's pretty much always going to be Web3, at least for the near future. Yeah.
So pixel by pixel dot studios shop.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the
That's
place.
the place to get the,
I think
like,
I have
that
link.
marble. It's just because it's the best way to transfer the large funds, because everybody else takes a massive cut. So yeah. It's 100% fraud free, so we don't get reclaims.
He did. Is there a way to see how many entries? Did you not want to answer that? Is there a way to see how many entries? I mean, there's not a. I don't think there's a
Well, I
way
explained it.
to see. Oh.
I explained exactly how to do your entries and how to figure it out.
Oh. Like you just go through your stats basically, and add them
Yeah,
up.
you go read, because it sounded like she was confused about how you understand how many, because there was questions about creator code. So if you go to our X post, the article, you can read of how and who gets tickets, and then you can look at the game and see how many tickets you've earned through the
Yeah.
data.
But there's not like one area for it, so you got to go and check out.
Yeah.
Add up all your stats basically and what you
Yeah.
got through that.
You would most likely know.
And
if
it's
you put stuff out
total-
there.
It's total plays on a map as well, instead of like not like 100 on one map is one ticket.
total
Like
plays
you can
on
have
all your
99
maps,
on
yeah.
one and one on
Yeah.
yeah. Just add up all the plays on each map.
Trying to keep me honest.
Oh, or maybe like see
Saying I'm
these
dishonest?
leaderboard, like see these entries that we're entering into the races, because you can't really see all 500. You know what I mean? But all those things are in our DMs right now, so we could post them.
Yeah, you could post them if you want to. But no.
I don't mind. I would. Well, I don't know if I'd want to do it. It would take up too much time. The thing I do for the showdown, where I have people type in chat to look their name up, see how many they got left.
Oh, I see.
No, it's. I mean, it's something to think about, so people can just like see, like your list from your tool. If you were able to extract that with all the names bunched up, maybe.
Yeah, I mean,
And
you're
post
just
that.
so
Like these are all the
so
tickets.
this is just another manual system we kind of like put into place as the
Right.
map, as the marble pass comes out. We're probably gonna pull off of these manual things going on, right?
Mm.
So this is like a in between. We're like in the in betweeny phase. So if you want a full honest system and you're really itching to kind of like see how things work, just wait until the pass comes out and you'll be able to progress your pass accordingly. If you feel like we're just honest.
Or also there's
Get it in your
like
hand.
I'll have the local leaderboard at the end that I could post somewhere, and that will show how many tickets you had
Yeah.
go through.
Yeah.
Okay, getting the tournament packs. Tournament coin pack. 61st place is Blee. Blee. And last in the bucket, Blee.
Blee!
What the hell is that?
What?
Blee got 61st and last in the bucket.
Oh, damn. That's insane.
61st and 222nd. Wow. Wow. I gotta take a pee
Oh,
break
cool.
when we get into the next
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
Wild. Wild times.
Awesome.
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 Is that busted right now?
What?
Awesome.
Oh no, it's just low. Yeah, let me see here real quick because we can check.
70.
Kiori still holding it down by about 1,000, a little bit over 1,000.
That's crazy.
Lottington trying to close in. Hoddle Hill, you have had 4 go through so far.
Quattro.
I wonder where I'm at. 5 for me. Boo. Boo. Okay. I'm gonna go pee. I'm gonna open up this next map though. Make sure I did this. Boom, boom. I don't remember, so I'll do it again. Number 10. Number 10.
Yeah, Kyrie's got so many tickets. It's crazy.
How many tickets did second have compared? Like, what's the difference?
So Kyrie had 115, and Lottingchen in second place had 87. I have to do manual math because we're in the middle of
Damn.
like extracting everything.
All right. Should I run it or should I go pee
Just
first?
go pee. We'll take a break. It's fine.
Break time. Be right back.
I'll eat an apple.
Ooh, yummy.
Yeah, you guys with your start piece addictions, man. It's crazy. You guys have the craziest start piece addictions I've ever seen in the world. It's like you see a start piece and you want to type play. How do I break such an addiction? How do we break that? What if I make it so that when you type play at the wrong time, you get timed out for 5 minutes? The game just does it. 4 years of muscle memory. Yeah, play at the wrong time gives you a timer. Damn, that would be savage, right? Yeah, that'd be crazy. That would work though. That would work. Guaranteed that would work. What kind of apple? Do you think I know what kind of apple? It's the kind of apple that Miss Pixel cut up for me. It's red. This camera? Red. It's red apple. All those deck users hitting a wrong button would love that. Oh yeah, dude. Would that mean we couldn't use play emotes when the race is going on? Yeah, exactly. You wouldn't be able to do any... If you're trying to join when it's not the time to join, basically, you get penalized. You lose a point. You lose a point, dude. And if you're already in, too, you lose a point. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's good. That's a really good idea. I'm gonna write it down and I'm gonna build it. Classic. No, I don't grow apples in the back 40, bro. Only Mon-Mons. Okay? Come on. You know, it's only Mon-Mons in the back 40. I don't grow apples. That's crazy talk. Buy game? Yeah, okay, buddy. I know you'll be playing even harder. Everybody be so emotional about that. There'd be Twitter threads, there'd be Blue Sky threads, there'd be Instagram posts, there'd be TikTok videos. Everybody freaking out, but everybody racing harder. Shambugi would be
What?
yelling and buying everybody boats.
Oh, boats.
Some streamers would be out there just trolling you. Oh, we're just talking about if you lost the point, if you type play when it's not time to type play.
You lose a point?
So if you type play and it's not time to type play,
I like that.
lose a point. They call that, is that the penile system?
It's a penile system. The penile system. What is the penile system?
I don't know.
The penal system.
Yeah.
The penal process.
You don't want to be involved in that process.
My penis is tingling right now.
Hold on. You got me searching things.
We're looking up a penile system.
Yeah. Refers to the network of institutions and practices involved in punishing and rehabilitating individuals who have been convicted of crimes. No marble
No,
crimes.
it's the penile system for marbles.
Mhm.
We have our own penile system.
We're here to punish and rehabilitate.
Yeah.
Focus.
We're just talking
Time to
about
focus.
how people are cracked out on marbles, and when they see a start piece, they just have to type play.
Yeah.
That's where the conversation started.
Whose fault is that?
Hey?
Whose fault is that?
It's my fault, okay? I've got you guys all cracked out on start pieces, okay?
I was just talking about the other night how I used to hunt bots.
Yeah.
It might have been last night. Yeah. Sometimes you just like tell your community to type a handful of plays in
Yeah.
chat, see if any random dinguses would pop out, and then you question them.
Like, hey, what are you doing?
But that just like faded out through your changes to the system and just like not caring as much as a streamer anymore. Like it didn't matter. To me anyway.
Yeah.
I went through my bot hunting phase.
Everybody
and
goes
then
through their
was done
phase
with
and they
it.
just realize it's like you're putting energy into the wrong place. Right.
Yeah.
I mean, if you notice something, the tickets are open, and if you have evidence,
Right.
submit it. But
It's like
don't wrap your head around
it's
it.
like reporting anything else, you know? If some dingus comes in and starts saying a bunch of horse crap you don't like, or you know, things at RTOS, you ban them, you move on, you report them, and like you just move
Yeah.
on. You focus on what's important.
There, you know what's interesting. This is more of a Twitch discussion, but it seems like there's a lot of discussion starting to circle around view botting and bots on Twitch as a whole, not just like not marbles, but I'm curious. Every time I hear these discussions kind of get riled up, I'm curious of like what ends up what will end up happening with it, because it seems like it's getting bigger. The discussion's getting bigger, and it's more like aimed at, if this doesn't get solved, advertisers will continue pulling out. And if that happens,
Right.
you do have a death spiral of a platform. So
Yeah.
I'm assuming the more this gets discussed, eventually it's going to get addressed to some manner, and that journey
Uh-oh.
will be interesting. We don't. What'd you do?
Nothing. Game, you did it. Why would me do it?
Because you don't like who's winning.
Wow.
Why would you do that, Spoo? Why would you do that? Trip was winning.
Dude, it's funny bringing up the boost spammers because I feel like that's always been a thing. It annoys me too. And like there was a while I spent in other chats. I was just like, hey, you know, I'll just say it once here and there. Like boost doesn't do anything, but There's a guy named Diamante that came into my chat one time trolling with a boost, and I turned him into the Spoo Town communities. He's into the community, and he became a big part of Marbles, I think, anyway, in a bit. He's got his voice in the game. He does a lot of voice stuff.
Still to this
He's
day,
very
he makes
entertaining.
we just did 3 sound effects for the upcoming effects coming into the game.
Yeah. Hell yeah. And he made me realize some people are gonna boost even if they know it doesn't work.
Yeah.
And just gotta let people do their thing, whatever. Sure, you can try to educate, but there's always gonna be the believers regardless.
Got to be a believer.
So we're just gonna redo this race, I guess. There's no other choice.
Yeah, hopefully the local leaderboard didn't get shafted.
Well, it did for this race.
Yeah, but not entirely, hopefully.
Don't you
Forget about me.
forget about me.
Don't.
But I get it, man. I see these boosters and I'm like, the hell? The hell, man? Get it together. Don't you know Marbles? Psh. But it's another thing I try to realize just as a community member, a streamer, an ambassador, all that stuff is like, there's always new people coming in that don't know anything. Some people might think Boost works just because they see other people doing it. So again, I choose here and there where I feel like educating. Sometimes you just vibe, it's whatever. Other times you try to educate a bit. But sometimes trying to, people don't always take kindly to being educated. But the one, there's a lot of give and take when it comes to like trying to tell. I mean, ask Alan, he knows. He tries to tell people things. Everybody does it. You tell people things. I do it. Like, hey, this is how this works. Some respond to it, some don't. You just got to play that, like, which way are they leaning type of a game. All right, let me get back into here. I'm ranting, okay? Let me rant. That's why we need Raw back.
Is that pop-up always open for you, Spoo?
Yeah.
Isn't there like a toggle to make it not pop up?
I don't know. Let's find out. Merlin Malk is rating.
The last thing is
Cyberdial says there is. Yeah, I'll prove you right.
I don't know, Angel.
I already signed up. My marbles rolling and the coins are too. Thanks. You think I look for things like this?
Is your game fully up to date, Angel? I don't know.
Also, what if I want to talk about it every time it pops up? Say, hey guys, do you know about this? Have you seen this? Have you heard
I'm
about
just
this?
asking, okay? I'm not telling you to do anything. I'm just asking.
I'm just yelling and
Because,
ranting and making excuses.
Sometimes you don't even know what's going on, and I like to give you information that you might not know and have at the front of your mind. It might be at the side of your mind. Yeah, okay? Don't make me pick your nose anymore.
Eat him. All right.
Look at that neck, dude. Whoa. You see the dents in your neck? You got neck dents, dude.
I got dents. Nents.
You're trying to
All right.
trying to combine
It
neck
did
and
screw
dents.
this
It
up,
didn't
though.
work, did it?
I have to download this
Yeah,
again.
it didn't work.
I have to. Number 10.
I made a song about head dents last night. Like your headphones.
Do
You
you
know
have
how
a head
you
dent?
do you have a dent
Yeah,
in your head?
that's exactly what. I don't think I do.
I feel the groove. Like it's permanent.
Feel the groove.
Anyways, I wrote a song. Well, I had AI write a song about it. It's really good.
Do I go to create a ticket to file a grievance against Spoo? You could maybe just like.
He has his own ticketing system for it. For his own grievances. What's happening?
I'm gonna get this next race going. I'm just having a moment, I suppose.
Hey, Mr. Jim, you got a moment to Jim.
What are
it
you
out.
most excited about? Pixel.
What am I most excited about
Yeah.
for next season, or like just for the future?
But those both sound like they'd be good answers. Do for next season and then do for the future.
For next season, well, I'm excited for the builder stuff. I think there's going to be some cool stuff coming out of that. But it usually takes the builders a season to get a grip of stuff, because it comes out with the season. So
Get a grip, dude.
so yeah, there's usually a season lag on that, but I'm excited for that.
Nice.
Uh,
Real quick, 61st place is getting what on this one?
Real quick, do we not say it?
I didn't have it from
Or
before
you
the
were
crash.
running a race.
The one before this was double bleed. He got tournament coins and
Yeah,
marble
I've got
money.
that recorded.
Okay.
Okay, let's go with an emote slot. A 30-day emote slot.
30-day slot.
Yeah. I think the rest
And
can be
marble
30-day
money for
slots,
last
because I
day.
said I'd give out 20 of those, and I haven't yet.
Okay.
I'm a
Okay.
big liar.
It's okay.
Big lying.
We like to say, a lot of people like to say stuff. We're all guilty of it. You know? So we have good intentions.
Do you?
I try to think I do.
Hey, Mr. Jim.
We all must destroy Pixel. The problem is every time you try to destroy Pixel, he only gets stronger.
It's true. We have
No! Come on, man. I was like, wait, is that good? Did I do good? I landed. It's so dark. It's the dark midnight
you
run.
just screamed in my ear because no reason whatsoever.
No! It was your fault, dude.
How's it my fault?
Because this is, if anything in marbles is your fault. Like, you allowed this map to be created so dark, and I don't even, look, I can't even, what is this? You let somebody create this.
Change the cinematic camera and make it black and white with no.
Make it brighter. Oh, go to the cinematic cam and make it bright. That's not what the builder intended.
What do you mean that's not what they? How do you know that's not what they intended? You don't know what they
It's
intended.
called Dark Midnight
Why don't
Run.
you pull up Dylan and get a little interview going on?
Dylan?
Find out what you intended.
Dylan! I made it a little bit brighter.
Look, everybody's fighting you.
Fighting
Yeah.
me?
The boss. You're fighting. They're fighting the boss. You're the boss.
Oh my gosh, I fell again.
Good. You deserve it.
No!
You deserve that.
That wasn't for nothing.
That was deserved.
That wasn't for nothing.
Yeah. That's because you didn't turn on the Cinecam to represent Dylan's map properly.
I did. It's on right now. I need to make it brighter.
Yeah.
Oh!
What are you owing?
We're in.
You don't.
I just made it really
You're not
bright.
even sharing this screen with me anymore.
What?
You stopped sharing with me because you're not a sharing kind of person.
Your game, dude. Your game froze. I'm in like Zim. See what I did there?
Yeah.
Zim's not in yet, though. I was been waiting to say it, and he didn't get in yet, and it's like pissed me off. So I just wanted
How do you
to
say that first place name? Say it.
CCP band and J. Damn it! It says band, P band, but it's CC, PB, and J. Fuck. I screwed up. I could have gotten it first try. P band, CCP band, J.
And then you said and J.
P band and J.
CC the P band and J. Jay's on the side, like strumming the guitar. I'm Jay. Ding, 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 ding.
And we're the P band. CC?
Did you see Ozzy had his Black Sabbath final
So good.
performance yesterday?
So good.
Right?
Dude's like 76.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Still crushed it. Pretty legendary.
It was awesome.
Look how dark this map is. Look what I did to it.
You made it look beautiful.
Thank you.
You made it look the way that it was supposed to look. That's the thing. That's the thing.
30-day slot. I welcome myself to you. Dreist. Dreisty. Is that how you pronounce it? Dude, do I pronounce names wrong all
Yeah.
day?
We all do.
Is that
We all
just,
do.
that's just part of it?
It's life, man. You have to make the mistake to make the correction. But if nobody ever corrects you, you're just continually making mistakes.
Right.
But at least you're trying. That's the point. That's the pointer.
Last in, Admiral Kratos. Congratulations, Dreisty 30-day emote slot. Admiral Kratos. Stacks of marble money to give out.
Stacks upon stacks upon stacks.
Stacking them. I got another stack of 500 marbles. We have 11, 12, 13, 3 more to go. Is that true? Is this real?
Yeah. So we're on 11, 12, and then 13 will be a partial, right? I think.
Partial.
Partial.
Hey,
Hey.
let them know what they're going to win this time. Another emote
The
slot?
same thing as last time.
Woo!
It'll be like that for the rest of the run.
Kiori. Lottanchin. Danny Sue. Jack. I have Scara. That's your top 5. Spoo is not doing good. You know, I won something last time. Stack of marble money or something like
Yeah.
that.
Did you claim it?
I did.
Oh, nice.
I opened my ticket early, like an hour before my event ended. Tiara gave me a hard time. Give me your name. Give me the names.
Woo!
I just ignored it until I had the names, but I felt bad. Sorry, Tiara. Keith DeMick.
Demick.
DeMick. You pronounce Spoo wrong. It's pronounced Spa. Hoddle Hill. That's how I pronounce that. I don't know if it's right. Keith DeMick, hope you're well. Okay, what am I doing? Number 11. Coming up. You guys distracted me. You like football? Football? Football. I like all sports, but I'm not really into sports. If that makes sense. I know how to play a lot. I know how they work. Feetball. Football or football?
Feetball.
Feetball. All right, number 11. We use our hands during football. Sometimes our feet. A little bit.
I'm not a smart man.
How are you not running the next race?
Do you have a favorite map that you've done that you've raced? I want to do maps that are 3 minutes, but I also want them to have a decent amount of elimination rate. And like, I'm just not having my spot hit.
Who's that?
That often?
There's a name that starts
It's a rare
with
spot to hit.
M. Metalel. I like his tracks, actually. Oddly. Like, just some of them. Some of them you run into, they're just like good. I don't know the names though. I'm not like a name tracker. You don't call me name tracker for nothing.
The names, I've always found community track names to be tough for some reason. Maybe because
Because they're just so
many,
random.
like, I
That's
don't
why.
know.
Like you have nothing to like click
Yeah.
to.
Yeah. All right, giant ahead.
Yeah, perfect.
Over 3 minutes. 48% elimination rate. Sounds hot. I'm gonna force Pixel to rage quit his own game soon. I've been trying for years.
Doors Maniac.
What did I do? Oh. I have the Marble Fest loadout going. Something happened when
Yeah,
we
the crash undid it.
Look at the stacks though of balls.
Stacks upon stacks upon stacks. Hodel Hill is Doors Maniac. You? Are you Doors Maniac? Wait, I just realized there's nobody
Did
named
you?
Wheels Maniac.
All right.
Wow. Did you just realize that? There is literally a Doors Maniac, but there's nobody named Wheels Maniac.
Well, have you ever asked Doors Maniac how many wheels or doors there are? Without talking about multiple universes?
Wow, you have to cut out the multiple universes for your argument to win here? That's crazy.
Well, otherwise it's a tie.
yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's the only way you can win is by cutting out the multiple universes.
Mm.
What would an effect be to convey wheels and doors?
I mean, that's the trail. Like the burger one with the hot dog. It's like burger hot dog. It's just wheel door flying out the back trail. But it'd have to be combined with the conspiracy helmet too, or whatever, or something like that.
Consider the multiple universe helmet.
Yeah.
Could you imagine? There's a trail and it's just shooting out wheels and doors, and nobody knows what the hell it means.
Some
What
know.
is this? What is this wheels and doors effect? Do you think it'd be a top seller? I bet it would. Because it's so random. What if it was a door that opened and wheels popped out? Every so often it goes brrrr, and
Yes.
so you are a door.
Wait, no. You know what we need? You know what you need? You need one of those conveyor belts as a trail with all the wheels. And it's just like snaking behind it, right? Like it's like the trolley, but it's backwards and like snaking
And it's just got a
behind.
janky
But
wheel, of course.
there's wheels on it. There's wheels like being conveyed constantly. Or not wheels, doors. Doors being conveyed across it the whole time and just falling off the back. There it is.
That is potentially
Coming out of a door.
a
The
genius.
conveyor belt's coming out of a door.
Yeah. There's new skins coming next season, guys. There's creator skins.
Oh?
Yeah. Let's talk about it a little bit. So we have Zaggarose is getting the D-Dam skin. It's an evolving skin in the game.
Destruction Derb.
16 layers. It'll be available. You'll be able to get your first layer in the game, and then Zaggarose will be distributing the others accordingly.
Damn.
Then we have Katie Cutie Pie getting their skin in the game. It'll be in the game. I don't believe it'll be on the web shop just yet. Then Zim has his card and pin combo from last season. That'll be in the game. I don't know where
nuttin'?
it'll appear actually, because we don't put it into the creator section. Because those are, maybe we will. Maybe I can shove it in there. We'll see. We'll see what I can get in there.
We'll be nuttin'?
Hey?
Are we nuttin'?
Oh yeah, we nuttin'. Yeah. Pins and
Oh,
cards of nuts.
Nice.
Nut button.
I love nuts.
Yeah. And that's it. That's all the ones for this
Oh
season.
my god, Kiori's definitely taken.
Oh!
There's no way. There's no way anyone's
Wow.
coming back.
Well, there you go. We can just end the event now.
What?
Huh?
Is it possible? Could be possible.
I mean,
Plopsicle?
if somebody gets into like the next few positions, it could shake it up still.
You just need all your tickets in the top 10 for the next race.
Can we buy in Damien's ball tomorrow? Damien's ball is not complete.
Ball skin. I was gonna say something about ball skin, but I lost it. Okay, 61st place, 30-day slot, Steam key giveaway. Steam key giveaway.
No, we're not giving out any Steam
Congratulations. Yeah, no, it's slot key. 30-day key slots.
Yeah.
But the winner is Steam key giveaway. Not getting a Steam key giveaway. Whoa, Yazooz! Just like that. See, you just got to get those 3 in a row. Top
Boom.
3.
Well, that's one of them is a DNF.
But it's still in order of race. You know?
You talking to me?
Yeah, I'm talking to you. Proving you wrong.
You can't prove me wrong. That's why I didn't hear it.
That's how you do it?
That's how I do it.
That's how you're never wrong? You just don't listen?
No, I just can't hear the correction. It's impossible
Oh.
because it doesn't exist. What is the most
We got the next
effective
one
way to
coming
support
up.
the studio and the game that we as a community can do? That's the second time today. The creator shop.pixelbypixel.studio
Wow.
is the best way because it has a multitude of effects, right? It supports the studio through purchases through the most effective web platform. It supports a creator along the way, and you can gift stuff from it. So yeah, that's the website. While you still get stuff out of it, that's the key. Obviously, if you want to just donate us money, you can you can go to our Twitch and give us bits or something or stuff like that. But I'd rather you guys get stuff out of it. The tier 3 sub is beautiful. Those of you who tier 3 sub to our channel, that's huge impact. We see 70% of that, and you get something out of it as well. And it causes people to also subscribe within the community. So that's another positive one that I think is very positive. Because if somebody has a tier 3, you're more likely to get a sub to other people's channels because people want you to use that Pluto, right?
Pluto it up.
Pluto it up, baby. Okay, yeah. So this is the second last race. The next race is a partial race, guys. So yeah, we're almost there.
Woo! Here we go. Good luck. Partial race, 360 something.
363, I believe it is.
Can we fish for free when buying T3?
Can you buy tier 3 after you've been timed out? I don't think so.
I don't know.
So you have to buy the tier 3 then fish. You can't do it the other way around.
But are you safe if you're tier 3?
No,
Oh.
nobody's safe from the fish.
Oh.
Nobody.
Oh. Drop at the wrong time, get slapped up.
Yeah, if you're playing at community day and you type play during the giveaway race, the Ballcision, if TR is paying attention, you might get timed out. You might get timed out.
Hey, slap him up.
Slap him down.
Pay the F attention. What are you doing?
Who are you talking to right now?
Me?
Yeah,
I was just saying in
just
general.
slap it up.
Pay attention so you don't get slapped.
Well, you can't just say slap it up. Mostly when somebody puts a fish in your chat. Slap it up. Like, are you saying to pick up that fish and slap somebody with it? That's offensive. And stinky.
I don't know where you got a fish slapping happen. But you need to relax. I got a question. What do you think I need to do to acquire the most juice next season?
Well, first of all, you need to quit your day job. Then you need to deploy yourself on a 9-hour schedule per day with 1 day off every 3.5 days for stamina recuperation. Then you race hard. You call out Pluto spots. You have to identify Pluto spots in the maps. And you break the biggest maps. And then you also, whatever maps.
I'll Pluto your spot.
Don't you diss me while I'm in the middle of explanation. Then what you need to do is while Zim is playing, whatever map Zim is playing, you need to play the same map at the same time and break it first.
Oh, that's clutch.
key.
That's the clutch
Yeah.
one. No, that's the move right there.
Yeah.
You just counteract what someone else is
Dude,
doing.
there's no other way.
Oh shit, dude! They've done that to me.
Yeah. You need,
I'm not
you need to
saying.
do it
I
back
mean,
to
maybe
back.
Zim. But others. But others. But Smothers. And yeah, I was so close one time, and then it's like, oh man, I gotta log off. And the next day I log on, some dingus has snagged it. Unreal. I see you guys out there. I'm coming for you. All right, 61st place.
Could you imagine that's why you haven't won a season in years? Is because other people are just
Yeah,
breaking it before
they're
you?
after me, man. I don't have my tinfoil helmet yet. I've been trying to get that freaking thing.
Can you say that
So
again?
this is your fault,
Your
basically.
tinfoil helmet?
My
My
helmet.
helmet.
My tinfoil helmet. Is it a helmet? Is it a hat?
It's a hat.
It depends
it's a
how
helmet.
thick.
That's what it is.
It's a helmet. Admiral Kratos gets another win.
All right.
This one's for 30-day slot. I'm not typing it in anymore because you said for the rest of them, this is just same.
Yeah, it's correct.
30-day slot.
So
yeah.
is the top one the 30-day slot? The second one is the marble money?
Yeah.
Okay, I got you. I got you, I
Yeah.
got
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
I've already cooked up the race for you. Check this out. Oh, so yeah.
Trumtainzer.
363 are in this list. 363.
Cool. They're all my tickets then? Because
Yeah,
I don't
it's
think
the
I've-
spoo list. The splist.
Good. Splist. Because it's my time.
To shine.
You know, I am slightly upset.
Oh, no.
So,
What did I do now?
because I want more tickets. And so I might have to try to get more tickets.
So you are going to quit your day job and compete with Zim?
I'm gonna do something.
Okay. I'm excited. I'm excited.
I'm gonna get 100 billion tracks built out there and upload them all. Break
Actually,
the system.
wait. Why are we even talking about this? The most tickets earned. See, we're ignoring the facts. The most tickets earned was
Yeah,
from-
just be Kiori and get to level 87 and save a bunch of balls. It's hard, man.
No, but you could at least do some tilted.
That's
right?
true.
Because you only got one
'Cause it
ticket.
just
Dude,
takes one
bro,
run.
you got 1409 on your best tilted run. What even is that?
It's hard.
1 point, one ticket.
The game's
You
hard.
got one ticket. Bobby beat you.
Level 25.
Bobby got 7 tickets. You let Bobby beat you? Das Bobby? The guy who wears
Bobby?
golden shorts? Wait, this is what you need to do next season? You don't need to quit your day job. All you need to do is buy golden shorts, beat Bobby in Tilted, and then
Just go
beat
full tilt
Zim
mode.
maps as he's playing them. That's all you need to do next season. While all wearing golden shorts and only golden shorts. Don't do the pool though. Don't do the pool. The pool's a bad idea. Because then you're gonna get wet. Are you gonna load this last race?
Dude, relax.
Stop making plans for your next season
doing it.
attempt already, okay? You have lots of time for that. You have less than 24 hours. You remember when you guys used to have a week off? Not anymore. Back to the grindstone, baby.
Back to the grindstone. Yeah, straight in. When are you gonna just be live trying to get it going within the hour?
Wait, what? Get it going within the hour? Dude, there's only
Yeah.
363 balls. What are you doing?
The new season should already be out.
Oh, you only want
what
you
I'm
want
saying.
less than an hour downtime. You know how fast this show would have to be? We wouldn't have time to talk.
Yeah. We gotta crank it.
Just cranking the end of season event in less than an hour. Hurry up, get to the next race,
We got
get to the
10
next-
minutes.
All the streamers
Okay.
are sweating, getting ready for this. I just finished the season! Just finished. All the grinders. No!
Yes. Why doesn't the game just know
What?
that it's 363?
Because you can have it populate more, right? That's why. But it would be nice if it knew, right? You
It's
just click it
Gerg.
in. You click it. That's not Gerg.
It's a show I haven't watched in a while.
Oh. Invader Zim.
Invader Zim. Yeah.
Bro, is Invader Zim? Is Zim the Invader Zim? I just put 2 and 2 together.
Oh, in like Zim.
And he invaded.
Damn. Zim invaded. He dubbed up this season. Dude,
Yeah.
everyone's dying.
Did I record? Did I record the last one? I did record the last one. Did I record the last one? Oh no. I did record the last one.
I sent
Yeah, you
it.
sent it.
What do you
I was just
mean?
wondering if I recorded it. Everything's blending together. Okay?
Freak me out. Okay. All
Is my
right.
head
Final
naturally
thoughts.
bigger than yours, or are you just small on the screen? Oh, okay. Thanks. Thanks for clarifying. That's natural.
I don't know. How do you even?
I was just
What
curious.
do you
like
mean?
the sizes on the screen. Is this our actual sizes? Are you actually tiny? I don't know if I can compete with that neck though. I don't know if I can't compete with that neck. Could you imagine the face effect could go on both of us at the same
It'd be
It'd
so
be
good.
Can you work
I
on
don't
that for
know,
next season
man.
just so we can get ridiculous, please?
Trust me, I've thought about it. I don't know how it
Could
would
you
work.
imagine Raw,
I have no
dude?
idea.
Like a full podcast of just people just switching their heads around?
It'd be good.
Who's winning? Lil Lusky. Dreisty.
Kiori's got a ball up here.
Don't call it out, dude. You just, wow. I can't believe you just did that.
It's already, there's no coming back, man.
How do you know?
What's the best way to get more tickets than Kiori next season?
You have to do all three. Launch maps, because unless Kyrie changes his strategy,
Right.
he only won tickets through Tilted. That's how good he is. He's just like, I'm just going to get Tilted tickets. I don't care about anything else. But if you're crazy,
Right.
you do maps, you upload full maps, you upload, you play
All
the
maps.
games, Royale and races, and then you also
You do
a
one
Tilted run.
tilt right at the beginning of the season, and you
No.
look. What if Kiori did it? What if
There
he
is
went?
a strategy to this. No, because you run out of stamina.
Do the
People
best
run out of
Tilted run
stamina.
early.
You need to fill the stam times with Tilted. You actually get more tickets. There's a reason. There's a reason to do it.
Yeah, but all you need is one amazing tilt run.
Yeah, but you need to do it.
So run out of
You
stamina.
think you could just do an amazing
Tilt.
tilt run in one run? No, it's going to take you like 20
Yeah, if I'm
runs.
Kiori.
I think even Kyrie
Kyrie?
set that up, like did this run like last week, wasn't it? Like it takes time.
I'm saying
It takes
though.
time to set it up.
Does it? What if you just do it your first try?
Well, you're not the Kyrie. Yeah.
Right.
So you need to plan accordingly.
But you can be.
When you put the work in, you get 115 tickets in a season. In one run.
61st place. Latinchin. Yeah.
That guy. Yeah!
Pump it.
Every time I can hear him. I hear him in my head.
And Electro Joe. Unreal, man.
We made it, guys. We made it. Everybody,
Give it
big
up.
ups. Big ups, everybody.
Big ups.
Streamers, racers, tilters, map builders, creators, everybody.
Yes.
Y'all amazing.
Big ups.
GG.
I have to upload maps now. I have to tilt to the tip.
All the way to the tip.
All right, let's go see who's taking home. What's going on with the top 10? First, custom skin. Second, card and pin. Third, through
Third, fourth, and fifth is 10 packs of 30 tournament coins, so 10 people in your community. Make sense? Then 6th through 10th is
packs.
going to get a 30-day emote slot.
All right. Let's check it. Are these real quick, are these numbers going to be the same for next season? Do you know?
The ticket counts?
Yeah.
Most likely. Most likely. Like, it's relatively
Okay.
balanced. The only thing that throws it off is Kyrie crushing it, but if I draw it down, like, literally the third person has 24 tickets, so I don't think it's off scale at all. It's just there's a really good tilter out there.
Danny Sue will be grabbing third place. Second place is Latinchin. He'll be getting the card and the pin, and the winner of the custom skin, the one and only Kiori.
GG.
Give it up, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up. And here's your top 10. Kiori with 105. So how'd that happen?
What? 105? It's all
The
fake
total
data.
races.
That's a good question.
It's fake data.
I'll have to review it. Oh, eliminations?
I don't know.
My tool reports it as all
I
used.
welcome myself to you.
Oh. All the tickets are used in the tool.
And that's what it tells you is that amount of tickets.
115. Tell us more about your tool. Oh, it's a deep tool. Who's the other person? What's the second one?
Lottenchins getting the card and pin.
No, what's the race count?
You want 86 for Lottenchin.
That's one short as well. There has to be
Danny
something
Sue
ignoring it.
73.
I wonder if there's a bug with the
Jojo
local
Seago.
leaderboard.
Got fourth with 38. Wow. Imagine. You get 10 packs of tournament coins. I think third, fourth, and fifth.
Yeah, third, fourth, and fifth. Sorry, I'm just I'm trying to think of like what would negate it. Has anybody ever seen that with the local leaderboard? That one race crashed? No, but that didn't count. Like we redid the race. Well, it is what it is. I'll just have to like investigate. I fixed a few bugs last season, so.
Wait, let me look at the other leaderboard. Actually, that was that leaderboard.
That was that leaderboard, right?
Yeah.
Beep, beep.
Yeah, Curie 105.
Can you sort it by total races? I'll get this data anyways, and we'll dig.
How many did Zim have? Was it 65? Here, yeah, here's total
Yeah,
races.
so Zim is correct.
Zim's is correct. Interesting. Something in the races didn't make him count for some reason. I don't know.
Wait, where's the limbs? Okay, yeah, so it's not a limbs. That's interesting. That means local leaderboards are most likely off. Anyways, yeah, I don't want to linger on
Names
this.
have been
It's too
different
long,
for
but
some
we'll figure it
reason.
out.
No, there's not. Do you want? I'll send this top 10 to you, I guess.
Yeah, I want the whole file actually because it's gonna help me dig into it. But yeah, send me the top 10 now, please.
Okay.
And then I'll get that all sorted. We'll get the post out. It is what it is, guys. If there's incorrect data, it's incorrect data. We'll just have to continue. It may just be exposing a bug, a flaw in the local leaderboard. I won or didn't. I didn't see your name at all, Jojo, in my list so far.
Oh. Yeah, it showed him as fourth. Oh, wait. Hold on. Yeah, you're in fourth. I sent you the wrong top 10
Oh, okay.
because we had it lined up to total races. And same with this. Let me just delete this.
Okay.
GG.
I wonder if getting eliminated by... Well, no, there's no Plutos. There was no Plutos running the entire time.
I saw somebody drop a Pluto, at least one.
No, yeah, but they wouldn't load in, right? Because there's no players in the race. Like, there's no actual players.
I thought it worked for simulations.
Plutos? No. You need the actual player in the game. Like, it needs to be a player game. So you can't use Plutos in Sims anymore. That stopped, like, I think 60... 59? 60?
94 months from this dingus. You're a Pluto. That dingaling should break off the branch, I think.
You're a Pluto.
And fall to the floor?
94 months. It's wild. That's wild, man. That's wild. My Dingleberry Hopper. Hope you're well, dude.
I'm so hungry. I haven't eaten yet. I just had that apple.
Yeah, I'm hungry myself. Okay, I'm gonna cut off the other live streams. So those will be
Oh,
available.
nice.
YouTube,